Alright, let's get started. Welcome in, everyone. Happy Saturday. Hope it's been a good day so far. So yeah, we are finally in the erratic weather split. So this should be interesting, to say the least. I don't think... This one's a bit of a weird one, where it's like... Most of the fights aren't super hard, but I also feel like it's probably the case that if something does go wrong, it could be quite hard to pull it back. But so far, so good, I think. Who we got in chat? Fish, hello, welcome in with the first actual message, and then Dream with the first redeem. Hello, hello. Hello, Tom. Hello, Neo. Good luck. Thanks for good luck. Hello, Soul, the savior of the Kirby Nuzlocke. Oh, you got a storm in real life too. I wouldn't say no to one myself, to be honest. We've had a bit of rain over here, but it still hasn't rained that much. I feel like we really could do with more. Or probably without the sunlight sections in between, I think. Gongi? Fish told me to hate you. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Need a fuck Gongus in chat. Free Streak Soul, thank you very much. Big Monka. Oh, Gongi, you've got the Sylveon emote as well now, nice. It is a good one, I can certainly see why Fish uses it a lot. Yeah, so maybe it will not stop crying, will it? I mean, to be fair, I would probably also be a bit upset if this were the weather, but... Yeah, the wild sounds kind of make trying to listen to the game audio a bit annoying, but what can you do? Hello, it's Morgan. Happy to give you some morning entertainment. Welcome in. Hi, B-Man. Dry Anks. That's a new one. I haven't heard that one before. Hi, Goga. Elastic weather. True. Elastic weather. Erratic weather. Erotic weather. There's probably some other ones you could say as well. But yeah. This do be erratic for now. Hi, Gwen. Welcome in. Yeah, I would say so. I'm in a pretty good mood. Nothing's gone wrong today so far, so I'm in a good place. Hope you're doing well too. Salutations, Matt. Good to see you as well. I'll be honest, I could have probably slept a bit better. I think I ended stream at like 1 AM my time last night when I was doing Kirby's thing, but then I didn't actually go to bed for like another hour after that because I don't know, I just wasn't really like tired enough. And then I finally went to bed at 2, and then it took ages to fall asleep, and I woke up like 9 o'clock this morning or something, so I could have probably got more sleep. I think I got enough. It could have been better, but that is kind of just the case with late night streams, unfortunately. But it was worth it. It was fun to take part. Love Gongus, holy. The hashtag we all needed.
General application
Oh dear.
version equals 0.5.
Is that an XML file or something?
Free space search equals 8 add 1 C0 free space buffer.
Oh, really, Gongi? Okay, I see.
Next exported equals 1 show.
Did I say Meowdy Rennie? I don't think I did. Meowdy Rennie.
False. Named anchors. Name equals address equals 0 by 000A0 format equals.
It's been a while since I've done some ROM hacking.
Hash equals 600.
I don't actually know who Sour is, but okay, fair enough, I guess say.
Named anchors.
It was you first then.
Address equals 0 by 000
Good morning, every Susan. Hello, Val. 55 streak, thank you, Gongi. Appreciate it, and also thank you for the bit of whatever the hell it is. A league tournament to moderate. Ooh, okay, interesting. What does that involve, Grim? I assume just like people doing Summoner's Rift games and such, probably, but... The TOML file, okay, I see. Oh yeah, because the Hexmaniac Advance uses TOML files, right? Unless you find, okay. Don't know why I haven't heard about them, but okay, that's good to know. I'll keep it in mind. Oh, pain today. Ugh, sorry, Annie. Oh, take it easy, and hopefully it will pass soon. I hope, depending on what it is. Hi, Matley, welcome in. We'll see. I like to think I am, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Dial in. Hopefully, yep, I don't know. I'll have to get the phone number out. I don't know. I'll try. Hi, Levs, welcome in. Howdy. Cool, okay, I think I'm caught up. Yeah, so plan for today then. I don't have everything for erratic weather planned. It spans, I believe, 3 routes altogether, 129, 130, and 131. I have all the trainers planned for 129 and 130, but not for the last route yet. So I think I've got 6 out of 10 or something like that for the split. But we're not going to do the final route today, so Relly and Ian will be the next stream that I do. But we'll try and clear out all the trainers beforehand. So no encounters today, unfortunately. But we'll get through those trainers, hopefully. And then next stream, we'll hopefully get through the rest of erratic weather, and then we'll get a lot of stuff 2 encounters. Potentially 3 if we get the Roma. There's quite a lot of different things. I wish I could do it today, but I haven't even looked at rallying yet, and I know I'm not going to be able to do that on stream, so... Danger, welcome in. Sorry about the Fire Omega wipe. Looks like that was right at the last minute, but you'll get back there before long, I'm sure. Pretty much a referee made sure people... Community amateur tournament. Okay, that's fine, that's it. Just a little community tournament, yeah. That's good. Hopefully you didn't lose too much sleep over that, but yeah. Okay, right, so I guess without any further ado, we can pretty much just dive straight into it. Unless I do a bit of who done chat first. I'm not sure though. My favourite pornographic film? I don't know, Pori. I don't know any pornographic films. That's a tough one to answer, I'm afraid. Someone else is going to have to do it for me. Welcome in. Yeah, sometimes you just have to send us and it doesn't really work out, unfortunately, but... Oh well, tried your best, right? Superpower, I don't know, really. My first thought was teleportation. Mind reading could be cool, but I feel like teleportation would be the best. Although I guess it might depend also if I could only teleport myself or if I could bring other people along with me. I'd have to see. So basically, Grim, it's this section is called erratic weather. Because as you can see on screen, this is that section in Emerald where it goes between sun and rain like every few seconds. But people being people just joke about it being called erotic weather instead. There's nothing actually erotic about it, but yeah. Do a lot who didn't chat as a treat? Yeah, I deserve a treat. I don't really, but... Okay, let's do that first and then we'll get into the actual Nuzlocke and stuff. I'll try and keep it not too long today, but... Okay, where is the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music I used? We'll get a break from this for now. While I do this part. But it needs to be a little bit louder. Yeah, I feel like teleportation would just be a lot. Like, I don't like traveling that much, but if I could do it instantly, it would be a lot better. That would be quite helpful to have. That's fair, boy. I don't have an answer, I'm afraid. I literally cannot think of anything that could answer that question. Okay, who done chat? Just let me play. Okay, we'll do the daily for now. Oh, so I do have the fight planned for the Mega Aerodactyl fight, which I think I will do today. But I don't know if I actually need the Aerodactyl yet. So this is called Who Done Chat. It's a little game that's popped up which basically pulls your Twitch chat message history. And then it presents to you random messages and you have to pick out of like 3 people who said that message. Probably not, Tom. We'll try it again. Okay, let's see. Did you grab the C incense over here? I'm gonna go with Jelly? Okay. I think goats for Team Aqua makes sense at Shockingly Gongus. Annie? Nope, failed. Is there a worse encounter in a Nuzlocke than Abra, besides Wobbuffet? Ooh, I'm not doing very well today. Oh shit, you're faster because of badge boost. IG? Yeah. Fair, the game is good so far. Money? Nope, okay. Water army implies existence of different armies. I have no idea. Okay. Do you do red, blue, and yellow for Gen 1, or just one from each gen? Okay. Yeah, it is tough today. Feeling. That sounds like Krista? That was Nez. Wow, okay. Oh dear, what is a haylock? I don't think that's Bell. Or maybe it is. I mean, it was Bell. I clicked too late. I really hope ZA is not dog shit. That sounds like coffee to me. Yeah. Circumstantial. Okay. Back to the front page. We'll do the most wanted. Let's try this one. Once it loads in. Yeah, a bit harder today. Yeah, there's got to be a Gongi message somewhere, or invoice. Neither of them have shown up yet. It's quite odd. We've had Royal Starfire mentioned. It's I wonder. I don't get the impression that's a thing, but I guess I don't know. Okay. Obviously, the issue with some of these is that, like, if it's someone who, like, chatted once, I don't know. Okay, so that's an Emmy emote. There has to be someone who is normally subbed to Emmy. But that's a lot harder. This is tough. Could be Morgan, could be. Wait, it wouldn't work for you, Donkey? When you tried on the website? That's interesting. Yeah, those are good guesses. Let's go video. That's a good shot, I think. Okay, well, it doesn't even seem to be bringing video up, so I guess it can't be video. JMash? Oh, no, it was JMash. Okay. Okay, well, I can't take credit for that one, so W Gongi. Well, 10, I wouldn't have thought JMash on that alone. Okay, I'll do a call Kate, and then after that we'll actually do some Nuzlocking. Yeah, I did say I would get like a channel redeem up for this. I haven't done so yet. I need to think about what to do. I like having my channel redeems in like groups of 3, but I don't know how to work that in with a new Who Done Chat one. So I will have to have a think about that. Was about to say, why Storm Drain instead of Water Absorb from my wife, and I forgot to adjust more with doubles. I don't have a clue. Jose? Okay. Zubat is cute. I like how the darker purple in his ears looks like he actually has eyes. That sounds like a pinky message to me. Yeah. Imagine being a random trainer and having a battle with a trainer who brings out a fucking Kyogre. Is he buff? Nope, Luna. Okay. I hit go live and then post in a Discord normally. That is a Rennie emote. That sounds like me. Yeah. Kill Slacking with Medicham, break Sash on Ditto, and sack Cham. Gotta be Airtech, right? Just casual playthroughs to get back into Pokemon. That's probably... Nope, okay. The info command is outdated. Yeah, I think it was weird that you weren't using the Pokemon following mod, then I was not modded in a random area mid-game. Yes? Nope. Hydra with a... That's a Poochie emo. Oh, I'm failing today. I'm hoping to get better old Dragon Roost and Forbidden Woods. That is Ludo. That's from Wind Waker. I remember him asking in that one. Why does Twitch censor some of the words, Lamau? I'm gonna go with Wills. I mean, it was Danger. Oh, you were Gongi. Okay, I didn't see that. Okay, let's do... Well, maybe I'll do 2 more and then I'll do it. Yeah, I guess I could film 2 at least, but not invoice yet. I'm not sure why Rydia didn't show up there, but when I typed in the name. That is interesting. A little bit, Morgan, a little bit. But I do want to actually do some Nuzlocking today, because I do have a few fights planned, so it would be nice to get this done. Okay. Gen 8 was definitely average. Dragon? Nah, it was sweet. I think even RID didn't bring up anything. It was quite weird. True Believers awarded by their champion. E-Man? Nope, Chrome. Okay. At Shockingly Gongus, he didn't tell you to die. He told you to die after making Evergreen. That is... that could be Tom or Branter, actually. I think it's Branta. Yeah. No, it's great. I'm pretty new to the type of play, and a mix of playing and randomness is really rewarding. They think? No, dateless. Okay. Don't worry, I'm back. We'll be fine. A light? Yeah. PK stands for Pink Kaizo, so you're gonna win. Oh, that isn't a pinky message. Okay. Yeah. Enjoy. That's Cacao. Cacao always opens with that. What the death box looking like? Chanwa? No, that was Nico. It does make you appreciate how relatively few mechanical... I think we saw this one. That is... Swanswick? I think it was. Guy friend is a guy who killed. What does that even mean? QC? No, not fake, okay. Okay, one more and then we'll do some Nuzlocke. I think we've had a random message. Hi, Annie. Lock in. Well, I'll do what I can, but yeah. Hopefully one day we'll get the perfect score, whatever that would be. Budo in Italian derived from that word meaning shield. Matteo? Haha, Pokemon that don't evolve at all must be quite nice. Cookie? Nope. People needed to lean into evil more. Don't know. Honest. I know it has Thunder Punch, but that's about it. Ante? God, I'm not having any luck with this one. Roy Raid? That's probably Roy. Just finished my first retirement cycle. Is that me? That's not Zap. Okay, it's me, yeah. You will struggle as we did. Nez? Yeah. The only reason I'm not resetting is because I got a Swallow, but otherwise I would 100%. Nez? Yeah. Oh, that's a good point, Gongi. Yeah, I forgot about that. Basic math left alone after math. Kitty? No, that was tie. Okay. At least one salad gets the hatch egg. Probably salad. Gray loves revelations for the story. That's about fate, so that sounds like... it's probably Morgan? Yeah. Missy with huge assist, LFG. Mill? No, that was Koshu. Okay. Ooh, tough today. Okay, that's probably enough for now, but alright. That was fun. Yeah, I don't think we had a rainy today. And I still haven't seen an invoice, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Much more fun than Pokedoku, I think. Alright, let's have a look then. So I guess I'll just go ahead and do the Mega Aerodactyl fight, because if I don't do it like in this section, I can't do it in rain, which makes it a lot easier to deal with. And there is one fight where I think I can use the Aerodactylite, but I don't necessarily need to. Or maybe I do actually. No, that's the one. Yeah. I'll just do that for now. I hope so at some point, Tom. Yeah, that has to be at some point, surely. Okay, Magna Zone. Scooter. Altaria, Salamence, and Steelix. That is true, Tom, yeah. I guess it depends if Vinny shows up as an option or not, but it could potentially be quite tricky depending on what names pop up. Hi, Mortal. Welcome in. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Salamence in the cut? Yeah, honestly, I will say Mence is coming to a few things today. I'm sure Hydreigon would have still been more useful on the whole, but Salamence isn't useless, so there is that. Who has been a very soyful kid? Yeah, so the special stat it has isn't too bad, honestly. Ooh, right. Okay, I do actually have to use a Jaboka Berry for this one. Because the Crustal lead on this fight is disgusting. Okay. Do I have a choice scarf ready? Yeah. It is Tom, it is, yeah. I'm just hoping like I actually do find a use for it before the point where I would get like a Rocky Helmet or something. I've got enough Jaboka Berries that I think it should be fine, but even so, I do worry a little bit about using it unnecessarily. Okay. Itu's cow was a wish. It is a wish. And one that is fulfilled sometimes. A Sue's Cow fan art contest, and some of her is DMing Mr. Keating my Joyga Sue's Cow. That sounds good. I'm sure Keating will be happy to rate it for you. A Sue's Cow fan art contest sounds hilarious. Oh, I love that idea. I guess I'll try and submit for that one. It won't be very good, but it might be fun. Okay. I do need to level up a couple things. So I haven't actually leveled up anything to 91 yet. But I'm just going to probably change all my sweepers to 91 because I can't really be bothered. It's technically not optimal to level them up, I think, before the gym, but yeah. It should be fine. Okay, and then I need to do a few pre-damages and we should be good to go. Is that one? Yeah, I've already put that to sleep, so that's fine too. Hi Larry, what's a feast? I don't know about Mrs. Keating that. That one I'm not sure on. I wonder, Tom, I wonder. Yeah, we just have a regular Sue's Cow at the moment. You good? Alright, glad to hear it. Yeah, fine here too, I think. Just chill day for the most part, so happy to get some of these fights done. Not going to do all of Erratic Weather today, but hopefully we'll get like half of it done. But first I need to make sure I have the right pre-damages, so I'm just going to double check that first. So to start off with, we're going to be doing the fight for the Mega Aerodactyl. I don't strictly have to do this at the moment, but there is an advantage doing it now because of the Erratic Weather. So I may as well do that. Okay, so I need to do that. I need Golly to exit on Earthquake, so that is 27. Plus whatever that is. Okay, so 125. Plus 27 is 152, so that's correct. And then Bowscuda, I needed to bait Psychic, I think it was. Or at least to bait Delphox out, which is 204, yeah. Okay, I think that should be fun. You believe it's Erotic Weather? Oh, my bad. I must be saying it wrong. Okay. Oh, well, I'm glad Emerald went for this music over the drought theme from Ruby. Because that one probably would make our ears bleed. A bit close. It is really good, yeah. Okay. It was very much worth taking that one out. Okay. Okay, so just dive through here, and then I believe we just engage the fight when it's raining, and we're good to go. For some reason that guy's swimming incredibly quickly. I'm not really sure why. It is, yeah. It's very, very bleak. It fits the situation well, but yeah, this is a nicer theme to listen to, I think. Okay, so I don't need an item on Magazone at this point, I don't think. Oh, actually, Magazone is also supposed to be asleep. I guess I'll just do that by script. I don't actually know how the sleep synths work. I guess it probably just randomizes it as you enter the battle, maybe? Do I know how to Google Ruby one? I thought I did. Hold on. Oh, I haven't added it. Okay, that's fine. There we go. Okay, Jaboka, Mystic Order, Arionite, Choice Scarf, Citrus. And I think I got all the moves I need already. Super hot or super cold? I probably would go for the cold myself, I think, yeah. I've had enough heat waves for the summer already. I'll take the cold one. Oh, ouch, Larry. Were you able to get the cat out of danger at least? But ouch, sorry to hear that. I hope not too badly. Owing. Yeah, I mean, obviously you have to pay for heating now. If you had, like, no heating, it would be a very different story. But yeah, as a Brit who like has at best mediocre aircon, I would prefer the colder temperatures, I think. Maybe Matt, maybe. Okay, I think we're ready to go. So yeah, I need to just engage this fight when it's raining, but if it does somehow end up sunny, I'll just reset. Yeah, I'm hoping we're done with them for now, but there's probably going to be at least one more, I'd imagine. But I'm glad it's gone more mild again. This is Triathlete Pablo. He leads with a Crustal with the most disgusting set you have ever seen. It has Sturdy, it has a red card, it has Shell Smash and Stealth Rock, and then Earthquake and Stone Edge, so you don't really know what it's going to do 2 in 1 generally. It's all very strange, and this thing is just like a real annoyance to take out, unless you have Water Water Urshifu, which I do not. But Surging Strikes would take it out without activating the red card and go through Sturdy and that. But we don't have that, so we have to do a different method. At the moment, my Magazone is pre-damaged, so that we are always baiting fast KO Earthquake. Which is the one thing that, even on turn 1, it will not use Stealth Rock over. So we switch out immediately and go into Golisopod here. Not sure any. Not sure. Okay, good. Ran into some forward building. Oh, damn, okay. I see. Okay, so Jaboka activates. That should break Sturdy and do a little bit of chip. Oh, I see, okay. Actually, like feel bad. Okay, so it's like a cut or something, I guess. I guess it should heal for long, but ouch. But, alright, that's good to hear. It wasn't in the road anymore. Good question, Wing. I can't answer that one. Okay, now we've done that, we go into Bowscuda. And now that Sturdy is broken, we can just one-shot this with Liquidation. And if you kill him on, the red card doesn't activate. Okay. No, no, yes. Okay, now the reason we are pre-damaged here, so in the back, I fast KO most things in this party. But there is a Delphox with a Focus Sash, and there is a Kingdra that I also can't fast KO. The reason we are pre-damaged is so Delphox comes out first, because otherwise it would be Kingdra, and that's more awkward to deal with. But this way we should get Delphox out because it sees Psychic KO. And because it has a Focus Sash, it doesn't see that we kill it. Okay, now I'm faster. This should be guaranteed either Psychic, Laser, Focus, or Hypnosis. I don't care which one it is. We flipped it. And I do miss Bask. I wish I didn't have to sack it, but... oh well. Okay, so we go back into Mag Zone here. Dead. Died to Tailizer. Okay, that's fine. So this should always be Overheat this turn. I'm just going to swap in Scooter here. Who can take even a critical Overheat fine given it's raining. I think at max it does like 48.6 or something. And it did crit, okay. Of course it did, yeah, Laser Focus. Thankfully not, Tom. Shoulder Mute Vibes? Okay, we outspeed again, and now we can just kill this again with Flip Turn. Alright, fam, just trying to help. Laser Focus is it affects the user, not the target. I think. I'm not actually sure. I assumed it did. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Yeah, of course it's the user's move. Okay. Okay, so we flip him out. Now we go into Altaria. Buffy. I cannot, no. No sacking Glycopod. This should bait out Kingdra. As a base Altaria, we don't bait kill from Sneasler, but we do from Kingdra's Outrage. Oh, I think we could also Dragon Dance. Either way, we Mega Evolve, and we Hyper Voice. So either this will Dragon Dance, or it'll Outrage and do nothing. Usual swap out. I would say Harder Larry, but I don't know really. Okay, we scream at it, and it dies. You did, Buffy. I don't blame you. Everyone tries to get me to sack Ape as well. Lots of demands in chat. Some Yuan of ODD posted a question for Overheat twice with Delphox solo its special below physical and bait an attacking move from Dialga over Calm Mind for a Jagbun. That does sound quite interesting. I guess that probably would work, I think. I can't sack Togedemaru, it's already dead. Alright, this should now be Sneasler. Wait, actually any. Oh no. An Altaria impression. How would that sound? Ew! I don't know. Something like that. Sack everything but Ape. Now that's the language I want to hear. Who has been a very soulful Mick? Okay, this is always Gunk Shot. So we're going to go into Steelix. Okay. Now from here we always bait close combat. So I go into Salamence. Intimidate doesn't affect Sneasler because of inner focus, but that's fine. We always survive close combat regardless. And then I have a Choice Scarf, which means I'm faster than Sneasler is. And then we can just KO it with Hurricane. Yeah, no, Sneasler's damage is insane. I can't believe how high it is. Okay, now the Aerodactyl in the back, even in base form, is still faster than my Scarf Salamence, and it does see a kill with Stone Edge now, so that should come out next. I know, alright, Larry. Crazy. Okay, so this could be Stone Edge. I don't know if it could be Dual Wing Beat, but either way we just go to Steelix. This Mega Evolves, but that's fine. Smile. Okay, that's fine. We take, like, barely anything from that. Okay, and now because my Celix is asleep and because we don't show Mega Aerodactyl any slow KOs, just about, so I don't need to do any PP stalling. And we are asleep, so by that logic, we should always bait Home Claws here. So says the calculator, anyway. We just barely miss out on a KO. So because of that, I can just go into Scooter for free here. Okay, good. It's a pretty good spot, yeah. Very official, Morgan, indeed. Hi, Jibs. Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I'll try my best for the vibes, but yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Jibs. That does sound quite hard to deal with. Wishing you the best. Send in love, though. I didn't Gongi, no, I didn't need to. I don't show KO to Mega Aerodactyl. I'm actually 89, but even so, yeah, I don't show it, so it's fine. Didn't need to. I did check that, though, yeah. Okay, and then from there, I just KO Liquidation. Swift Swim means I'm still faster than this, so bang. This is what we needed the rain for. Well, as well as everything, pretty much, but yeah. Okay, and then lastly that brings out Tyranitar, which we deliberately wanted to get out as late as possible because it changes the weather from rain to sand. Not for me, Val, not for me. And then from here, close combat just kills outright. Okay, and the Aerodactylite is ours. Oh, have you, Amy? Okay, that's good to hear, actually. Mega Arrow looks like if Blarney took a shit and wiped its ass with Arrow, and Blarney's shit particles stuck themselves to the bird. I suppose I do kind of see what you mean. Quite the sentence, but I think I do see what you're getting at. Alright, cool. Aerodactylite get. It's just a shame my Aerodactyl is so bad. But still, it is very fast, so there will probably be some use for that somewhere. Okay, so now we have to do the actual fights. I guess first I'll go to Slayport because I need to get a another choice item. I will say, I'm using Double Scarf quite a lot in this route. So I'm very happy that I did the heist. I think it would be a lot more difficult without double choice item. Terrible started. I didn't find a single use for it and I killed off Ordino for a sack, so we'll never find out, unfortunately. 997. That's a tough one. That is... Oh, actually, no. I think that is that Octobax? I know that's very late in the decks. Sorry, Koga. I'm sure someone else has in the past anyway, to be honest. Only 3-5. I guess it makes sense, yeah. It's just the choice items like are so good for what you need. It is going to get... Oh, shit. Okay, I better watch out for that. That script sounds like it's a bit buggy in general. I guess it wasn't scripted to account for the fact there's 2. But we should be fine, I think. Yeah, I'll keep it in mind, thank you. I guess a lot of spells I can just hack the items back in. It is. Nice. Okay. To be fair, if you went to like 995, you would have. I don't know what's before the Frigibax line, but yeah. Very steady. Let's see. 6-7, that is Machoke. Drazano, I will sue you for violating my privacy. You went live while I was on your walk again. I'm sorry, Vic, my timing is terrible lately. I can't help it. Okay, let's get our team together for the next fight then. Yeah, my cat is only, about 6 years old at the moment, so I haven't really had to deal with any of this sort of stuff yet. I'm not looking forward to having to do so, but yeah, I know as cats get older, you tend to have to deal with a lot more health problems and that sort of thing. So I'm sure I've got that coming for me in a few years. But yeah, I'll have to see how that goes. Morgan of the Lake? Do I need Glycopod? Nothing else. Okay. Roserade, Arcanine, Garchomp. Salazzle. And then I don't actually need the 6th slot, so I'll bring something that can fly, I guess. That's a good Dragonite. You've worked with service dogs with people with disabilities and Africa. Okay, so you've had a lot of animal experience, then I guess. I mean, yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I know there was that thing making the rounds a while back about like how apparently they might have a thing to increase a cat's lifespan because it can help with kidney issues or something like that, which is interesting. Yeah, it's definitely tough seeing that sort of thing, I'm sure. Alright, what am I doing? Salazzle, Glycopod, and then, yeah, okay. Okay. I imagine it is super difficult, yeah. A real shame you can't, like, actually communicate with pets, usually. Would be really nice if you could. Oh yeah, I'm definitely an isopod merchant. It's always Isopodmus in my stream. Okay, read. Okay, so I need, this is in sunlight. Heat wave should be 214, that's correct. Arcanine should be 208, following heat wave damage. So it's 208 minus 31, which is 177. Yeah, okay. And then Glycopod is still 87, so that should be fine too. Arcanine, Scorching Sands, 25, 150. Yeah, okay, good. 3 damage, 3 damage, and 3 damage. Nice to pop merchant uncle. Yeah. A little bit, Matt, maybe. I think I could be better, but yeah. It works out. Best expense. Anyone know what the best emulator style to play? Yeah, what Fix said. So GBA, you want MGBA pretty much always, and for Game Boy as well. NDS, people normally go for either Desmume or Melon. Melon has better compatibility and such. I probably would recommend that if you can, I think. 3DS, Azaha, I guess, would be the main thing right now, given Citra's kind of died. And then Switch has, what is it? Citron, I think, might be a thing. Though I've not used it. Oh, mobile is good. Okay, interesting. That's a good sign, I would say. Let's get the items on, and then we'll head over. I have to figure out how to actually get there. I think I just go to Seafloor Cavern and then south there. I think it is fish, yeah. It's just... yeah, it's like forks from it, I think. How they've managed that and then don't have to worry about, like, the issues that Citra did, I don't really understand. Yeah. The fact that Citron is not a 3DS emulator keeps throwing me off, though. Hi, Red. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, I do have to work, like, having to apply medicine and such daily to cats now does sound very tricky. I'm not looking forward to having to do that. 20, is that? Okay, interesting. Yeah, alright, Ian. Thanks for blast. Hope you're doing good. Doing alright? Good to hear, good to hear. Okay, let's try and get over to this route then without hitting any optionals, ideally. So yeah, just to explain how this route works then. So, in this section in Emerald, you normally do have the weather change between sun and rain constantly. And then if you instigate a fight, it will have that weather when you do it. The erratic weather route is a little bit different because I think there's like trigger scripts or something which actually fix the weather in place. So each fight can only be done in the type of weather it is designed for. But I think it's like you enter one section and then it stays permanently sun, then you enter the next bit, it stays permanently rain, and so on and so forth. So it's like, while it's like technically erratic, it's not actually erratic, if that makes sense. Oh god, yeah, I guess it's also quite expensive, isn't it? EV to Espeon. So either you get EV up to appropriate levels of friendship, and then you level it up at daytime. Or, what is the other way you could do that? I guess if you're in Pokemon XD, if you're playing that, you could have a Sun Shard in your inventory, and then level it up, and that would also do it. As far as I'm aware, that's the only way it's right. How erotic is it? Very. That would be funny, Koga, but I don't know if it's in the Emerald expansion, to be honest. True, Matt. Yeah. Hot then cold, yes then no. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so it's here, right? Yeah. This is where that ship was before. Oh, wait, does the... That's interesting. Does the, the music doesn't actually play? Right, I guess that's because it's all faked. Or something. I think there are still a few optionals here, so I do need to watch out for that. Right, I see. That's how it works then. So I hit something and then it triggered the sunlight. Okay. Interesting. It is Larry, yeah. I'm aware of debug. So all good. It probably could be done, Koga. I might just a lot of effort for something that's not really going to be used that often, but... Yeah. Thank you for the supportive messages, Emmy, as well. I appreciate it. This one's for you, Val. Don't worry. At least I hope it is. Okay, Swimmer Reed. Okay, so this fight has a funny little bug in it. There is a Greninja in the back with Protean. However, for some reason, with the way this game is coded, to make it so the AI sees all of the boosted Protean numbers, it seems to somehow use the Pokemon's type. And as a result of that, when the type is boosted or halved by weather, in this case water is halved by sun, that also affects the move calculations. So effectively what it boils down to is that the Greninja that's in the back sees all of its moves as half the base power of their standard power, rather than being either regular or boosted by sun. It's very weird, but because of that, it's a bit less predictable. Unless you look for the correct numbers. But first, we lead with a Roserade and we just kill this Relief Storm. Okay, now if my understanding is correct, Greninja sees its HP fire, significantly less damage than it is in reality, so they should bait out Archeops next instead, which does see a fast KO with Heatwave. So hopefully I got that correct. Okay, good. This is a fast KO with Heatwave. It doesn't see a KO with Meteor Beam, so despite having a Power Herb and Meteor Beam combination, the fast kill from Heatwave trumps it, I believe. So because of that, we can go straight into Arcanine. Okay, good. Take a bit of damage, which is fine. And then we have a Choice Scarf active. So we are fast in Archeops and we could just kill it with Rock Slide. Okay, now despite the fact that I do have a Choice Scarf activated, I believe Switchy Eye does not see that. And my Head Smash shows fast KO to both Cloyster and the Arcanine in the back, so this should be Jolteon next, who sees a kill with the top roll of Thunderbolt. Hi Pinky, how they do? The 120 streak, holy. Good, Jolteon. You're a legend, dude. Okay, so this should always be Thunderbolt here, because this is only attacking moves in the first place. We go into Garchomp. Bah. Oh yeah, Twitch streaks are weird. So, yesterday I watched Zeph for like an hour, I think before I went to bed. And then I woke up this morning and I had a notification saying like, your streak for Zeph is broken. Watch Evolve now to save it. And it's like, I was there for an hour. Why did it break? I was able to save it, but I don't get why it broke in the first place. It was quite weird. Have you got a plan now, Lulu? You plan to do that today? Or, actually no, you work on Saturdays, don't you, I think? Someday. I did Ludi, yeah, maybe that's what it was. I had, how many streams did I have open? 3? 2? I definitely had Yami open. I can't think who else I had open. I think I had GongTube Twitch open as well. Yeah, maybe that was it, because I had 3 tabs. Hi, Bob. I guess it could be a time zone thing as well, maybe. Yeah, I don't know how Twitch actually determines it, because I guess, yeah, the stream would have been broadcast from the previous day. Okay, 2 tabs is it? Alright, that's probably what it was then. Okay, we have a Choice Scarf, we just one-shot real quick here. Oh, I just realized I forgot to do something. I was supposed to remove Fire Blast. Because, oops, a daisy, now Cloyster's not going to come in. I can probably work with this, but that's not what I wanted. No, this should be fine, actually. I think. Now the downside might be because this is probably going to put spikes up. Well, I got it in my freaking notes, but I didn't put it at the top, so I missed it. Okay, well for now we just 2-hit KO Earthquake, I think. This is probably just going to use spikes this turn. Yeah, there's the spikes. Okay. Yeah, Tom, on the odds, but at like... It was very late. It was like past 11 PM. Because it was after I went live with the Kirby race. Okay, so I think this should be Cloyster now that comes in. Alright. This should always be Icicle Spear here, so I just go into Salazzle. I still survive always, so that should be okay. God, I hate move baiting her. This is a skill link, so it's always going to hit 5 times. I do Morgan, actually. Salazzle's not too bad against this. Okay, and then because it is sunny and Cloyster has god-awful special defense, we just KO with Flamethrower here. Okay, so the issue I have here is that I was going to exit via Golysopods to get Garchomp back in without risking burn. But I don't know if I can do that because of the spikes damage. I'll have a quick look, but maybe we're fine, I'm not sure yet. How much damage do I take on spikes? Is it less or not? So I'm 252 HP, so spikes is 1/8, which is 31. Yeah, I do full blow it, shoot, okay. How do I get Garchomp back in then? Like, I can just hard switch it, but if it burns, I'm gonna be in a bit of trouble. If I go Dragonite, then... I mean, to be fair, I can probably just bring in Dragonite and be fine. This doesn't have any setup or anything, so I don't really need to worry, but... Toothpick, yeah. I'm glad they were able to fix that. I mean, if Agency is correct, I would probably be fine. I could probably bring out my own Arcanine, actually. Do I kill with Oxide? I don't. Okay. Alright, but I can probably go to Dragonite, and then from there I can go into my own Arcanine if I need to. I think that should work. Yeah, delivery guy, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. We're just having a slight steer right now because I messed up my Switch AI, but should be all good. We're doing the first fight of Erratic Weather. How was your stream, Delivery? How'd it go? Thanks for the shout as well. True, Matt, true. Okay, so this should be Scorching Sands. So let's go to Dragonite for now. Looking for Magma Hider, okay. Good stuff, good stuff. How far in are you? I mean, not wrong, Morgan, I suppose, technically. I guess you didn't specify who. 5 grunts in, okay, so still a while to go then, I guess, yeah. Yeah, Magma Hideout takes a while, for sure. It's not too bad, we had a spare mon in the back, which is nice. It's just basically, I meant to delete a move off my Garchomp to get closer to come out first, but I didn't, so I got Greninja in, and now there's a spike, so I can't do Golisopod exit. But we have enough tools to get around it, I'm not too worried about it, I don't think. I didn't actually need to bring Dragonite for this fight, but I think it's got us out of a jam, which is good. Albeit, it is -1 citrus. Okay, I should probably just go with extreme speed now, so that's fine. This Arcanine has Roar as well, which I wasn't really sure how that would work. But it doesn't seem to have used it, so... Hi Johnny, I don't have one, sadly. I don't think it's actually been that many, though. I haven't done that many Draco Meteors. It's probably like 3 or 4. Dragonite is the only one I have that has it at the moment. Because my Noivern died, Salamence needs a Scale, which is barely worth it. So I'm kind of lacking in Draco Droppers, to be honest. But hey, we might get one at Sky Pillar or something, or Pacific Lockdown if we're lucky. Okay, mild steer, all good. Yeah, thank you again for the raid delivery, I appreciate it. If you need to raid and rest, all good. Otherwise, welcome in raiders. We will be doing about half of Erratic Weather today. I'm not going to be doing the Valiant Ian fight or the ones like surrounding that, but I'm hoping to at least clear out the first 2 routes worth of fights. Yeah, plus one Dragonite Fag is good. Thank you, yeah. I miss... You miss Botfish? Oh, GC Hydreigon, right. Yes, I do as well. Salamence has had its uses, I'll admit. And I think now that I'm past TNL split, the difference isn't as pronounced now. But even so, yeah. I do miss it. It would be nice to have. Honestly, I'm gonna have to have a think about what I get at Spear Pillar. No, sorry, not Spear Pillar, Sky Pillar. because if I don't get Dragapult from Pacifilog, I can also get it in Skypillar. But, like, there's a table in Skypillar that is just so good for me, potentially, that I have a 33% chance to get Hydreigon. So I feel like I really should take that, rather than the 13% for Dragapult. Kind of a tough one. Alternatively, I could wait until Evergrande and see if I get Togekiss there, I suppose, but that would be a while away. Surely, Larry, yes. The Cleavor. How could I not? Probably not, Vic, probably not. Been a while, though. Cleavor. I guess that's true, Geoforce would boost it, so there is that at least. Yeah, it's a shame it doesn't get Stone Axe in this game. That might be a bit nicer. For Cleavor. Okay, so next up is the double with the Bruxish and the... whatchamacallit? Colossal? It doesn't get Rock Slide, but... Oh, come on. That's depressing. Like, ever? I know Cypher's level of learn set is kind of horrible if you get it at this stage of the game, but does it really never get Rock Slide? Wow, yeah. Wow, that sucks. Oh, Cleavor. Rock Tomb and Skitter Smack. Ugh. I feel like this is another case where, like, it's just suffering from Legends Arceus not having a lot of moves. And I guess Dexa didn't adapt it, or whatever, but... Oh dear. It does feel that way, Vic, yeah. It's just a consequence, I think, of when Run and Bun came out, but... Yeah, there's a few of them. Okay, in that case, I have no idea then. Cannot explain. Right, any Lycanroc? I'm gonna have a quick look on them. Gen 8, Pokedex, Cleavor. No, you're right, Morgan. It does get Rock Slide in PLA, so... Okay, I got no idea then. That's truly, dude, that is so offensive. It literally is covered in gems. How does this thing not learn Power Gem? I've never understood that one. Okay, where's my Nick? Okay, so I only actually need 2 Pokemon for this fight, but I should probably bring a couple more just in case. Only 4 Pokemon for this fight, rather. Who can I use for that? Do I have any pickup mons? I guess Abe. I'll bring Clefable in case I need a sack, I guess, or, well, no, maybe not. Tyranitar gets Power Gem, right? Yeah, I think they did relax on the requirements a bit, so you don't need to have gems to get Power Gem anymore, but yeah, it's still a little bit strange. Yeah, Aaron, welcome in, welcome in. Pretty good, pretty good. We're on a good stretch at the moment. We're on, like, the 8th badge split, so it's looking promising. But I could still, like, fall off at any time, so I do need to watch out. But it's going well. Hope you're doing good as well. What's Boink? Ah, someone's been there, done that, fish. Too late now. I do wonder what Algebraic actually did with it in Elite Four, though. I haven't seen. It does sound interesting. Oh, we're well past our Aaron at this point. So this is, where is this? This is just after Seafloor Cavern. Yeah, we did the tag battle a long time ago now. Yeah, we're on our way towards Skypillar to try and get Rayquaza to fix everything, so. Okay, let me just level up stuff. Okay, Wicked Blow. Nice. No rare candy required. Okay, and I'll level up Ape as well. Okay. Right, I need one choice scarf. Ooh, I need to teach my Urshifu Thunder Punch for this one. Purely for baiting reasons, but still. Nah, it's after Morgan. We've already defeated shitfuck Cavern. Yeah, the Pyre Tag is messy. I just went for the easy way to get through it, which is to just use Explosion twice. Which I think was worth it, honestly. I had to catch him on specifically for Explosion as well, but honestly, I think it was very much worth it. I don't regret doing that at all. That's fine, Morgan, yes. Yeah, I did C-Block Cavern in 2 streams. Yeah, I think the timing wasn't great for you, unfortunately. So, my apologies for that. Okay, right. I need something that can fly, and then I need to go teach my Urshifu Thunder Punch. It really is Cody, yeah, because you just bypass everything to do with it. But given like how awful the fight is to try and do properly, it makes sense to just do that to get past it instead. Like, I will give Space Tigers at least a lot more deterministic, because you can kind of tell what will happen on each turn. Because of just how high the power levels are and everything. But with Pyre Tag, you don't know what Shell's going to do to start with already, and then it just gets worse and worse from there. Indeed, Kogia. Hey, welcome up. Welcome in. Oh, god, I hate when it happens. I hope you didn't have to speak to them for too long. Yeah, I hate getting harassed by people like that. It's very annoying. Is he awake? I can let him. I can ask, I suppose, if you want. No? Oh, okay. Maybe later then. Yeah, if you have double boom, you may as well go for it. Like, you can get it away without double boom, but it's risky. And then, like, that risk is probably not worth the reward for the most part. That's true, yeah. Admittedly, it would be nice to save Crest Tap, because there are quite a few uses for it throughout the game. Because I've seen, like, I think when I was looking at Archie Lines, for instance, like, I saw Squirk use a Custap Overquill, I think it was, to explode on Zapdos to just get past that easily. So yeah, and then people use Custap on Maxi as well sometimes for, like, the Executor strategy and that, so... There are reasons to not do it, as well, I will admit. I do kind of wish you got a second Custap. There's a lot of really cool stuff you can do with it, but... Alas. Okay, I do need to take Edge Break before we continue. So I'll do that in a second. Already rock, okay. That sounds more positive than I was expecting, but okay, that's good. I guess it was a nice funny chat, that's not too bad. Say who done chat during ad break. Tempting, but I probably should get off my chair and walk around a little bit. But it's not a bad idea. Actually, I was going to just Gyarados, but maybe I don't. Yeah, I'll just keep Dragonite. There was 7 mind control. Krista. Come in. Yes, delivery it has. It's had... What have I given it so far? So Medi was naturally hasty, which saved me 3 scales, so that was like a gift from heaven, but I scaled its attack and speed, and I gave it fake out, so that is 3 scales. And then in this, since the level cap has changed to 89, I gave it 3 rare candies. So I gave it level 90 for the space tag. No, 91, I think. Oh, was it 1991? I think it was 90 for Space Tag, and then I gave it 2 more rare candies to bring it to 92 for Archie, which is why it's still on 92 at the moment. So it has used a lot of resources, but it's been very worth it. This thing is ridiculously powerful. And I do feel slightly forwardish using it, but at the same time, I don't have a B, so it's my own version of Mick. But yeah, it is pretty costly. Okay, I think that should be fine. True Crystal, yeah, purely powerful. The purest of power. Okay, right, I'm going to take Edge Break now then, and I will be back and then we'll move on, so I will see you shortly. Maybe Slightly Vile. Honestly, I did already quite like Medicham. I think as far as fighting type goes, it was one of my favourite ones, because I also used it a ton during the Redux era, because of it being like a guarantee mon in that, and it's really, really good in Redux too. And also Vintage White, it was fantastic, so honestly, I do quite like Medicham. It's a cool mon. And I think I prefer the more like mystical fighter types over the pure brawny ones, if that makes sense. Yeah, for sure delivery. It was worth the investment, I think. I think there's a pretty good chance it's going to come to Elite Four for me as well, so it's definitely a big long-term investment. But yeah, we'll see. It does Morgany, I just never replaced it. Because Monkey evolved so late and I didn't get any good moves. Okay, I will be back shortly. Okay, back. Hello. You miss me? That's sweet. Hi, Dama. Wow, come in. Hope you're doing good. Okay, am I missing anything? Nope, don't think so. Okay, where were we then? So next one is the... Sorry, I just looked at Zeph's Discord. There was something quite funny in there. Yeah, I'm hoping this is the one, for sure. It's gone well so far, so I'm looking for... it's in a good spot. I think it's definitely my one to lose, but... yeah. Indeed, Gongi, indeed. You were, okay, I see. I have now also voted. Oh dear. Sorry, Morgan, yeah, I'll try and get around to that eventually as well, but... oh god, I have so many games to play. So little time. I gotta play Deltarune, I gotta play Hollow Knight, I gotta play Cassette Beasts. I'm gonna be obsessed with Fire Emblem when that comes out. I've still gotta finish Run and Burn. So much to do. But in the meantime, let's get this next fight done. Okay, so I think we're pretty much ready to go. I just need to make sure that my Swampert is baiting what I want it to. Because it's so low level, it might level up during the fight, so I need to just make sure that I do have that accounted for. Which, to be fair, I could probably do quite easily, because I don't really need to worry about what health it is. Let's go to 150. Just got off the phone with Reggie, and he told me the roster for the next Smash game is Kirby, and huh? Every single unit in Fire Emblem Heroes? So I said, now Reggie, isn't that a lot of Fire Emblem characters? What will the fans think? And he replied, I hope Uncle streams Fortune's Weave. Well, we'll see. I'm not sure Fortune's Weave is going to playstate the people, Morgan, but maybe it'll work. Ooh, do I... So I'm taking out... I need Swampert to be slot 1, I think, right? The Swampert should be opposite Colossal when that comes out, but I better not do that until I'm actually in front of the fight, or I'm going to encounter something. That's fair delivery, honestly, probably same for me. I can't wait, I'm looking so forward to Fortune's Weave. Especially with no Pokemon game coming out this year, it's like by far my most anticipated 2026 game, so cannot wait. Looking very forward to it. But it was good to see a fellow Fire Emblem fan in chat. That's true, Morgan, I did say that. Yes. I can't remember exactly what I said, but yeah. I'll try. Hopefully I can keep up with Reggie. If you ever get the chance, Val, it probably will be worth it. I guess you can just wait and see what the reviews are like, but yeah. I guess we're getting to the era now you kind of need to switch to play anything that's actually new in that. Okay, let's go. I do that every single time. I keep going to like run underwater, but you can't. Harrowing indeed, yes. How dare they not make them for the Wii anymore. Check my back? Oh. What about it? The items. Oh, I never returned that, did I? Geodon has such bad moves for Gengar. What does it get? I can't actually remember. I think it gets Spell Burst? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, the orbs. I don't think you do, no. Yeah, I think it might be just be Horus that gives them to you as actual items. I don't know, is that right? Oh. Because I guess Archie and Maxi take them, right? But, yeah, there's no entry for in Wikipedia. You can in Hog on Soul Silver, I suppose, but... yeah. It's just a leftover from Ruby and Sapphire, Imagine Gongi, right? Because you do get the orbs in those games, I think. Or like you get the opposite orb of what Evil Team is. Or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but it's something to do with that. Yeah, Midnight, welcome in. Please win already? I'll try my best. We're making good progress. Whatever is that, at least. Catch up to me, Midnight. I need companionship. Metal Burst is at 37. Oh, okay, that's annoying. So that is... right, yeah, so that's at 1 past the cap, isn't it? It's a key item, okay, makes sense, yeah. I guess back then, yeah, I didn't need to be used for Primal Revision, did it? Well, true enough in that, I suppose, but it looked like you made some good progress today. I very quickly checked out your VODs, because I missed your stream this morning, because I got up too late. But it looked like you got past Watson, I think. That's true, Morgan. That could be an option. I can catch up to people instead of the other way around. I guess Sandstorm is good for like stalling and such too. I used it a fair bit in Elite 4 yesterday actually, but yeah. I think that should be fine. Okay, the only issue is that I need to make sure I don't like suddenly get attacked on this particular turn, but... okay. So no item is fine. Because I don't think I ever bait, yeah, I'm still slower, but then Colossal, so that's fine. Scarf like a rock. Yeah, that's what he does. Okay. Who's been a very soulful cow? Ooh, not bad, Midnight, not bad at all. That does sound good. Oh, really, Ramen? Yeah, sorry. I woke up Kyogre. I take full responsibility. I'll come in there. I have Innie. I think it's still unlisted at the moment, that's why. It's not showing up yet, but I did add it. Oh, I seem to be missing... who is I Miss Sisyphus? Who is that supposed to be? I guess it's someone I don't know, but... oh my god, there's so many. Oh, it looks like Monet's got a few of his own, actually. Interesting. Oh, that's Harry. Okay, I see. I haven't actually spoken to Harry, like, ever, so that's probably why I didn't recognize him. Why Sisyphus? I miss. I like... that's a good idea, Tom. I like that. We need your help, Innie. Okay, where was I? He did? Really? Wow, okay, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Huh. Wait, so does Harry do other stuff then? I assumed he was just a Nuzlocke and that was it pretty much. Does he do like other stuff as well? Like, I've seen his username, but I haven't ever actually spoken to him or watched his stream, so I don't really know much about him, but... huh, okay, interesting. Oh, okay. Alright, you got me there. I thought maybe it was a bit of a small world. Okay, I'm just gonna do the fight. In that case, that still doesn't explain why it's called Sisyphus, but fine. I assume there is a reason for it. Okay, this is a double battle. My Swampert should be against the Colossal. If that isn't the case, I'm going to reset. That is not the case, so I will reset. Left guy moment. Hi, Waddle. Welcome in. Again. Oh, that's such a good emote. Or maybe it was the left guy bug and I just got it wrong in the first place, I don't know. Okay, so this fight takes place in Sun. The gimmick here is that Bruxish is going to Aquajet the Colossal, which has both a weakness policy and the steam engine ability, which means it will just go straight up to +6 speed. My Swampert baits a KO from Colossal this turn, a fast KO. So it's always going to attack into that slot. And I think Bruxish technically could also attack into Swamperts here, but it doesn't matter either way. So I'm going to high horsepower into Colossal, which is quadruple effective, and I'm going to protect with Swampert. So Bruxish could do either this turn. It doesn't really matter which, though. Okay, it didn't go Aquajet, so I guess it's attacking into Burt. I don't know full lore, but think I was using Sisyphus as a metaphor for himself in... Oh, I see, right, okay. I guess that makes sense. I know Wing, yeah. It's going to level up a bit during this fight, probably, but I'm happy I've been able to keep it so low level. It'll be very useful in Suitopolis, I'm sure. Okay, this should bait in Heliolisk, because it looks and sees kill on Swampert. And my Lycanroc has a Choice Scarf, which means I can outspeed and kill it. And then Swampert is going to go into... Swampert should always be baiting Psychic Fang still. Which means I can go into Urshifu here. What do you mean, wait? Lowercase weight makes me think it's... Oh, no, I didn't actually sack Lycanroc. I did use it against Tabitha, but I elected to keep it alive. And I sacked like 3 of Mons instead. Yeah, most people do, so I don't blame you for thinking that, but yeah, I sacked... who was it? Yeah, I think I was able to use a Shed Shell to do it. So I killed... where was it? Weirdia, Castform, and Crustle, that was it, yeah. So I sacked 3 to keep Lycanroc alive. But I am still using it now and then, so it's pretty handy. Okay. High horsepower into Heliolisk, and then I go into Urshifu in this slot. Bunk. It is, but yeah, I have a nice adamant one. It'd be such a waste to get rid of it. Okay, so that is that, and then in the remaining slot it should be Lapras. Okay, so at the moment, my Urshifu, thanks to the Jolly Nature from before, is now showing a fast KO to Bruxish. So on this turn, it should actually just go Aquajet into Urshifu instead. If I get a free turn on that side. I'm going to swap my Lycanroc out now into Medicham. And then I'm going to close combat the Lapras, which one-shots it before it gets a chance to move. Yeah, I'll admit, I was expecting this to be harder than it was. I thought it might just be because I'm Mick, but... I guess the Bruxish is quite abusable. Okay. And then we are down to one side. Oh, actually, hang on, I think I was supposed to switch into Medicham the next turn, not this one. Whoops. Scarf Dark-type speed's fine, right? Because Bruxish just keeps attacking into it, I suppose, right? I might still be fine, hold on. 23, damn. I think I'm faster anyway, right, than Nidoking, so I can just double attack, it's fine. Yeah, I was going to fake it out, but I don't need to. It doesn't really make a difference. It's both Urshifu and... yeah, they're faster anyways. Yeah, we'll just attack into it. It's all good. Click Sucker Punch, please. You use Sucker Punch in dazzling terrain? Yeah, I guess maybe it's even bad at the moment or something. Oh, I didn't Mega Evolve. Okay, it's fine. In a manner of speaking, Muttley. Hi John, welcome in. I know, right? Proper rigged. The scripts are so active right now. It is a W emote collection. That does help. Yeah, Sully. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, W subs, Kongi. Okay, 2 cannon in. But 2 cannon out, because it doesn't get a chance to attack. Because this side of the fight is really slow. It is wing, it really is, yeah. Did you? Hey, I'm hoping to replicate this in Elite 4. If I'm not mistaken, I looked at Ned's Elite 4, and I think he just basically swept Glacier doubles with these two. So I might do something similar once I get there. We'll see there. Surely wing, surely. What is the Curse of Ned? I actually missed the memo on that one. I know it's to do with the Invitational, right? Oh, I didn't update my Cave of Origin cannon, did I? Let me do that. Fable called Moonly. Not ready? Okay. Hi Fari, welcome in. To do Manat's Abysmal Luck. Okay, I see. I wonder how that happened then. Thank you, C's. Welcome in. Very soulful. So you want, what do you want? Cat ears and a plush. Okay. There we go. That's a plush. Thank you for your points. I didn't get any of the redeems, did I? I don't think anyone's done classes today. No, okay. Curse of Ned has evolved due to Invitational. Right. Okay. Yeah, I did hear Manat's team did have a fair bit of trouble trying to actually get through the Nuzlocke. Whatever, but I don't know what happened exactly. Base tag, I swept it with Medicham. Level 90 Medicham, Fake Out, Ice Punch, Rock Tomb, Close Combat, 31 attack, 31 speed, Mega Evolve, just is able to kill everything. It was very satisfying and totally worth the scales. True, Suze, yep, I can't see what I'm doing. Let's hope I don't crash the car. Okay, next up is a rain fight. I do need Medicham for this next one, so I'll keep that in my party. Right. I don't have a flyer in this next fight, so I'm going to have to come back manually afterwards. Ooh, he's been a very soulful cow. Oh, Innie, are you planning to go live tonight, by the way? You are? Cool, cool, okay. I will look forward to it. Did I need Natural Gift for this one? No, not yet. Right, so I need Sceptile... I'll bring the Light Spot out afterwards. I will say, I would get a lot more use out of Sceptile on this route if it weren't for this damn minus speed nature. There are 2 instances where if I had a choice scarf, I would outspeed Swift Swim Mons if I wasn't minus speed. But because I am, I can't, and it's very irritating. One badge plus 6 encounters. Ooh, okay, interesting. That is a lot of planning. Also, there should be some great progress then. Ooh, yes, Wings Elite Force today, isn't it? It's 8 o'clock our time, isn't it? So about 3 hours from now? Yeah, no, it should be a good day for content. I will definitely try and catch that if I can. I'm sure Wings probably cooked up some crazy stuff with like the way he can perceive the game, so it'd be interesting to see what comes up. My Elite Four is going to be so much more simple if I ever get there. It's just going to be close combat about 60 times. Okay, let's get a flying type out. So I need to exchange my choice items. I feel hopefully one, yeah. I don't want to be too cocky about it, but I think at this point it is very much my game to lose rather than the game to hacks me over, but we'll see. It's hard to be entirely riskless. I do try to minimize it where I can. Yeah, I suppose positive mindset is probably a shout. I'm not very good at positive mindset, but you do raise a point. Until the power plant, right? Oh wait, so where did you stop, Inni? Are you like right before Karina right now, or a bit after that? Wait, what? Yo, Papa. I think I'm not going to. I did consider it, and it would be the most optimal thing to do, but I will admit it does take some of the fun out of it, so I think I'm probably not going to manip the Ramonas, I think. When I make a channel for Elite Four planning, can it be included for Miles Report? Yeah, sure. If I ever do that, I will be more than happy to include you, Vic. Oh wow, okay, you have that many fights planned, didn't you? Damn. That is a lot of fights. Okay. Well, fair enough if your current box is strong enough to do that, I suppose. But damn, that is a lot. I know, right? The aura. Yeah, Tara, welcome in. Thank you, appreciate it. Rooting for you as well, Tara. It sounds like Null's going quite well from what I've seen so far. I think. Actually, did I see that? Or did I actually can't remember. Because I think I may have seen you back a little bit now I think about it. I don't know, but hopefully it's going well. Okay, so I've got... Right, so I need to change the Scarf Pro Band. Chills. Oh, I need to add that emote you like, Kogo. Hold on. There we go. I should also add the Glorping one, but I don't know what it's called. The actual one was like a bit of a different... is that it? There's some of them, but... What was it called on Kogo's? Hold on. Oh, I've gotten distracted. So it was Gorp Dance? Glorpsy, that was it. What is this, Sam? Let me have a look. Alright, you can have that one if you want, Sam, sure. Glorpsy, right, that was it, okay, thank you. So if I add it under mine as the... Was it Glorpin we set it as? Glorpin, yeah. There we go. Okay, Fatchajano. I suppose I can. Is that actually called out, or is it just a Celio? It's probably just a Celio, right? Oh no, it is. Vinny has added it. Alright, there you go. Yeah, W Sugar. Amazing find. You do, Pinky? You know, the thing is, I didn't even, like, catch why this is a thing. Like, I just woke up one day, and then suddenly I was apparently a Celio. I don't know what the logic is for that one. But yeah. Oh, there's a clip. Okay, yeah, that's probably the context I'm missing then. Yeah, if you can send that to us, that would be good. Yeah, Carlos. Yeah, I just got to Iddy's stream, but he was like, Fat Giorgiano, and I was like, eh. What's the logic? Oh yeah, I guess you would have also not seen it, Val, right? I see whatever it was, it probably happened in British sleeping hours, so we all missed it. Okay, heal up. Okay, choice band, choice specs, no item. Rosary needs a life orb. You know, funny enough, this is one of the few fights where the Poison Barb would have actually been quite handy to have. Because I have to use like most of my move boosters on other Pokemon here, but Poison Barb would be just what I need to get the guaranteed kill on Comfey. But I can't free it up, so I gotta go with some other stuff instead. '07 Poison Barb. I never would have thought this fun would go on so long without you. Yeah, someday it's gonna get me salad. Someday. Okay, 3 damage. 180. Reburn Resurrade. Right, and then Golisopod, I haven't actually worked out what the damage I need is, because I didn't know what level it would be, so let's see. So I need to do 125 plus minimum Drain Punch, I guess. Which is 153. Okay, is that fine? Okay, Mega Medi, what was that again? Sobetic, I wanted to be, that's for later. Oh. Wait, why did I want the... I have 3 damage on my Medi, but like, I don't for the life of me figure out why that is. Maybe I changed my plan and I forgot to fix it. Is it? Why did I want 3 damage on this? The Copperwasher just dies, and I bait in Bear Tick, but that already sees KO. I don't need to 3 damage for that. I got Scooter. I got no idea. This has to have been from a previous plan. There's no reason I need 3 damage on Metachan here. Okay, but I do need the over 3 damage. That one is good, I believe. Just double check that one. So 180 plus Vaporeon Scald, which is 75. That would be 105, which is Drain Punch. Yeah, okay. Right, I think that should be what we need for this fight. Okay, so I've been going for almost 2 hours. I've done 3 fights, I think. I guess it's not terrible. Could be faster though, I think. Okay. So things down. Been a bit of food on chat. I also miss Poison Barb. True, Matt, yeah, maybe there's one somewhere. We have a Sticky Barb, at least, so there is that. 20k. I probably wouldn't price it that high, to be fair. Maybe like 5k. Pretty much Kaibi at this point, yeah. So, I think in the earlier stages I would also plan on stream, but at this step I just plan way better offline. So I usually prefer to batch cook, then do the fights on stream, get whatever stuff I need, and then repeat and such. It's kind of contextual, but when I get late game, I do tend to do that. Can we shift to an all food and chat and marble stream? We could do. Maybe for a birthday stream or something, Suze. Oh, I will say though, casting marbles does get a bit exhausting after a while. So much to mention. I guess it's true. I could bring back the marbles redeem as long as I limit it properly, but... Oof. It does take a while. Also, I think there are still some optionals. I gotta watch out here. Right. Yeah, so it's just a trigger, I guess, which changes the weather. I guess this fight normally isn't actually subject to the stuff, maybe? Maybe Tarnak could be an option. You will, any? That sounds fun. I look forward to it. I'm curious if it will include redeems or not. Because if it does, you're going to get all sorts of stuff in there. A lot of cows, I'm sure. Okay, Antichamite, Vita. Okay. Right, I hope I got this right. What's the hurry? Okay, so this is the first rain fight in erratic weather. Isha leads with a Copper. So we can't really melt it, but we can still fake out a close combat with no issue. So, the usual stuff. Thanks, Koga. Okay, that should knock out the elephant. Okay, and then because we are -1 defense, we should bait out their tick for a KO now. A fast KO. Due to Swift Swim, meaning it is faster. Okay, good. This is 50-50 Liquidation or Icicle Crash. I don't actually mind which one it is. I'm actually going to hard switch into Scooter here, which is not something you get to do very often, but it does work in this case. Doesn't matter if we defense drop or get crit or anything. Back win for chess. Okay, I have a Choice Band. And because I also have Swift Swim, I am faster. And from here we can just KO with our own first combat. Okay. Scooter is faster than everything in the party, but because of the defense drops, we should now show a slow KO to the Vaporeon that is in the following slot with Scald, and only Scald. Perfect, okay. Here we hard switch into Sceptile. Nice. Thank you for the 5. Yes, indeed. Vaporeon. It will be swiftly dealt with, though, don't you worry. Okay, burn is fine, that doesn't matter. Okay, my Sceptile is holding a Choice Specs, which is necessary to one-shot the Vaporeon with Leaf Storm. Let me just anti-check that before I do it, but I'm pretty sure that was the case. Yeah, okay. Leaf Storm in. Okay, Vaporeon is down. This should now bait in the Poliwrath in the back. Good, okay. This is random move between Liquidation or Drain Punch. I don't particularly care which one it is. We go into Golisopod. This cannot be Hypnosis, or the other move it has, which is Belly Drum. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's minimal, I think. Okay, we go into Roserade. Okay, so we are burnt, and we show slow KO, so this will never Belly Drum. It's always going to attack, I think, with Liquidation. And then we're not actually going to Leaf Storm here, we're going to Magical Leaf instead. Okay, defense drop is fine, that doesn't matter. And then with a Life Orb, we are guaranteed to kill Poliwrath with Magical Leaf. Sceptile may have speed, mostly, but Roserade still has the power. And then, because we are still full special attack, we show a fast KO to the Phalanx. So this should always be Comfey next, because it's faster than us. Okay. Because Roserade shows a slow KO with Sludge Bomb, this will never use Calm Mind, and it can't Leech Seed because I'm a Grass type, so this is always a Fairy type move. We go into Salazzle, who takes, like, nothing from either of those, thanks to its quadruple fairy resistance. God forbid that ever happens, Tom. Okay, and then from here we can just do 2 times KO with Sludge Bomb. We show fast to it KO, so this won't Calm Mind. This could use Leech Seed, but that's fine. I guess it didn't, because it would have triaged it. Oh, that's you mean Tom, yeah. That's fine, don't. I didn't actually fill in the HP values. That's all good. I knew it was going to level up to 88 at some point. But true. I do need to make sure I've got that accounted for. Okay, Comfey is down. That brings in the Phalanx in the back, which is the final mon in this fight. This Phalanx does have no retreat, but because I show a fast 2-hit KO to it with Salazzle still, it should never use it. So this is kind of just a random move. I don't really care which one it is. We swap into Mega Medicham, who can tank any move Phalanx uses. First combat works. Painful, but fine. We are faster. And then from here we just kill with our own CC and that's that. Even if Phalanx hadn't dropped its own defenses there, we would still kill with close combat. Okay, that's another one down. Yep, the meta chud is incredible. Mickey Chan. Okay, I don't think I have a flying one this time, do I? No, I have to head back to Pony then. That's fine. Koga's live because he needs to catch up to me, and he... And I hope he does. I miss having a companion. Hurry, Koga! Catch up to Eastern Hoenn. Unless you're playing like Slayer Spy or something. Yep, fair and balanced. Just the way I like it. Rage. You can try multi-Twitch link, although yeah. I'll admit the thing to audio on 2 streams is like impossible, so I'll give you that. As in the fights I just did, Koga. Yeah, they're not too bad for the most part. I think it looks scarier than it is on paper. WA, thank you, Tim. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid as always. How was Platinum Kaiser treating you today? We are winning so far, yeah. Everything's gone basically according to the plan so far. I did have a tiny steal on one fight, but it was inconsequential. It is a bit ramen. I've been playing Run and Burn at the same time as several friends, but like, I'm the only person who's still in a late game section at the moment. So, it is a little bit lonely, in a way. I got tons of people who were ahead of me who had finished the game, and I got several people who were like in the running with me, but have now fallen behind. So at the moment, I'm kind of like, I'm the only person who is still going on a late game run. Wing, you're in the, oh actually, no, I suppose, well, yeah, I suppose technically you haven't won your New Game Plus Plus one. I'll give you that. Yes, you're kind of simultaneously both cases, aren't you? That's true. I was thinking of you just in the, already finished category, but that is true. You do have a run going. But that's going to end soon. Well, thanks to Lurk as well, Mick. Welcome in. Welcome in, Dr. Masochist. That's a cool name. Yeah, W Raider. Thank you for popping in. Trucking Chuddy Chud. BK's giving you some banging encounters we see. Ooh, okay, that sounds good. Angry Man, eh? Yeah, and Polygon does seem pretty solid. That's good to hear, though. Sounds like it's going well again. I hope so, Dama. Yeah, that's something for you, honestly. I'll take that. It is nice to have someone pretty close by. W late game runs. Okay, what am I doing? Right, Swimmer Clarence. Let me unequip my items first. True Sweets, fuck him in. Well, I mean, I'll take that, I suppose. It is late game, just in a different game, but still. Close enough. Silphco was a fun time. I do kind of miss that. I probably should give Yoda Kaiser a try, but it's also like, I cannot possibly beat the Elite Four. Not today, Tim, nah, today's just fights. I'm not going to get any encounters today, because I'm not going to get all of Veratigo ever done. I'm probably going to do like 50 to 60% of it. So, Roma's is, let me see, so how long have I got left? There's 1, 2, 3... so I got 3 fights today I can do, and then there's another 4 after that. And then I think from there we can get the Roma at that point. So 7 altogether. Draiano can go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what it is. I think not mimicking it does make it more hype for the content and also for me, so I'll probably go with that. Because I have saved like enough routes so I can do it that way, so we'll see. I think I would like to get a Latios, but we'll see what happens. Oh, sorry, I guess I said that, Tom. Yeah, so I think top for me would be a good Latios at the moment. I probably wouldn't necessarily say no to Thunderous, I think, just because I don't have like a really strong electric type at this point. That's also fast. But I don't know if that would help for Elite Four or anything. It's more about like probably suit top of this gym and such. Besides that, I don't know. Like, Enamorous is probably handy. But yeah, I think Latios would be the thing I'd really want, most likely. The Rome app. What is that, Suze? Roam? Yeah, I'm hoping with any luck we can do the Roma stuff next stream, whenever that is. But I have to plan Relly and Ian first, as well as the other bits in that section. So, while I would like to do that tomorrow, I don't know if it's realistic. We'll see. Yeah, Tornadus and Cresselia do sound a bit iffy. I do like Cresselia as a Pokemon, but it's probably not very good. Oh, it's a travel app. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, it is based off the word roam, I guess. Interesting. Pardon me. Need off area. Infernape, who I'm actually using for the first time in a little while. Felix. Scooter, Garchomp. Imagine running away from a mom better than Bolt just to get Chris. I can't actually think who you're talking about, but yeah, that does sound like a unfortunate case of events. I guess that's always the gamble with the Roamers, isn't it? Oh, that was Yarn. Okay, I see. To be fair, it'll be Bolt. I'd rather be Bolt than a Roamer if I could, but obviously I one need to get Dreepy, and two, I need it to be decent. So, not too likely. I don't need Medicham. Why is that in my party? Oh, why did he run from Latios? Did he really need an Amorous then? That was it, right? I think he was like desperate for a fairy type or something like that. But the Crest Surprise is quite funny. I think it's like a 7 TV emote for Cresselia, isn't it? Right, I see. Okay. No fairies, okay. Yeah, I guess that explains it then. That's probably why he was so desperate. Yeah, Minty, I don't know what to do about the fact you can get 2 Roamers. Like, I don't know whether to try and focus on getting the Roamer I want for Elite Four on the first section or the second. I guess we'll decide on that soon, but yeah. I need to get Natty Gift, which is about 120, isn't it? Okay. Oh damn, it's raining all the way over in Lidico. You must... Yeah, there's no green squares for me. I've joined way too late. Oh yeah, I guess Togekiss isn't really that great, is it? At least for the Elite Four. Holy stat creep. Okay, Dragonite. I might also just teach the Bascuda now, actually, because I've got to do that for the next fight. That has been, okay, interesting. Hello, Fish. Fish, thank you for the 5 gifties. I really appreciate it. I don't know what caused that, but thank you. Thank you very much. If you happen to get a sub, please do say thank you to Fish. Thank you very much. You got some good names there too. Lots of people I recognize, actually. Thank you very much, Fish. Call the jobber? Sounds about right. Alright, anyways, Tom. See you shortly. Oh, wait, shit. I can't learn Natty Gift on Babascuda. Oh, I thought I could. Frick. That's annoying, because that kind of makes my plan awkward on the next fight. Oh, I thought Natty Gift is universal. Damn it. Okay, well, I could do the next fight, but I'm going to have to look at the one after that then. I was going to use Babascuda to take out the Mantine on the next fight, because it was the only thing I had that could do it without having, like, awkward switch stuff. Ugh, that's annoying. Okay, well, I can probably adjust my line, but yeah, I'll have to figure it out. Okay, well, anyway, I guess for now I'll just do what I can. Wait, is that why? You fucking chuckers, Nuzlocke. Right, I know what the issue is. It is a universal move, but it wasn't a move in Gen 8, so no Gen 8 Pokemon learn it. Because of how the learn sets were done in this game. That's annoying. Or maybe like Gen 6 or above or something, but... The Gen 5... Sneasel, I guess because it's Sneasel, but... Yeah, Gen 5 has it. Maybe Gen 6 doesn't. Oh, that's annoying. Oh no, oh yeah, Fletching gets it by level, doesn't it? Okay. I like... Off. Oh, well, I guess we're all treads in our own way. Or something like that, I don't know. Okay, well, I'll figure out something else with the next fight, I guess. Dragonite, Steelix, Sobar, Scooter, and Gotchel. Do I have a Choice Scarf in my bag right now? No, I don't, so I need to get that too. Lots of prep for this fight. Gonna get called lame and uninteresting. They can never understand Wing. Hi, idiot. Back him in. I need a scarf. Yeah, I think that should be all I need. I also need to freeze my Steelix. Which is that? I think technically Sleep would probably still work here. I'm not clear if like if you switch a Sleep Pokemon out into Electric Terrain if it heals or not. But yeah. Why have I got a ping? Voodoo? Okay, that's why. What did I just say? Sorry. Oh, about the electric terrain, right, okay. Only prevents being put to sleep. Okay, alright, that's good to know. I guess freeze should work for the purpose of this thing, but... Alright, that's good to know, actually. Yeah, that could be handy in the future, thank you. Sorry, short-term memory. You yawned in electric terrain? You used earthquake in grassy terrain? Okay, Scar. Hype train success, thank you, fish. Is that fun? I need to level Dragonite up, so I think. You use Draco Meteor in misty terrain? Oh, I still need to get the damn Chandler avatar thing. Whoops. I better hurry up and get that. I think I've still got like 15 days, but... True Few? You use Steel Roller in no terrain? I hadn't thought about that one before. What am I using to Steelix for then? Armada, okay, that's fine. Okay. $67k points, nice, a lot. That's some good progress, actually. It's happening a lot recently, Rydia, yeah. My poor thing's been deathly sick. What can I say? He just has amazing defenses. Okay, let me just sanity check one thing. I can't believe Scooter doesn't get natural gift though, it's such a shame. Oh well, I guess I can keep Crunch at least. Yeah, that's fine. Chronically asleep and frozen. Poor Steelix. Yeah, Slayports is a nice track. Okay. Okay, well, I'll see if I can figure out the next fight. If I can't do it quickly, I might have to leave that one to the next stream. Because I was going to do the next fight and the fight after this one. But yeah, given I cannot actually learn Natural Gift, I'm going to need to figure something else. Just the issue I have with the Mantine is that, so I was originally going to do Hoist Scarf Urshifu with Thunder Punch to deal with it. But the issue with that is that then there's a Masquerain in the back where my Wicked Blow is like an 89% roll to 105. So because of that, I don't know if it's going to show past KO or not. If you're not familiar, basically, in for moves that are guaranteed crit in this game, instead of always looking at the top roll when it comes to Switch Eye and such, for some reason it picks a random roll instead. I don't really know why that's the case, but yeah. So in that particular instance, it means I don't know who's going to come out next, and it's kind of awkward to deal with. Yeah, I think it's this guy next. I miss Poison Barb. I don't miss End Scorch that much. My one was quite literally a telephone. Okay, Altaria, Asperberry, Raspberry, Citrus, no item, and Trisco. Cool, okay. Alright, here we go. For McLaren's, this fight is in both rain and electric terrain. I didn't even see the thunderstorm start, but there it is, yeah, electric terrain. Okay, turn 1, this is a very rare instance of a Dragonite that is actually using mostly special moves, but it does also have Dragon Claw, so it's going to use that. So I'm going to do the usual Fake Out, and pop to a Fairy type, then kill it. This thing is like so good for compounding dragons. As long as they don't have item moves as well. Okay, but that's Dragonite down, no crit required. I believe this should bait in the Jinx next. Okay, good. This should always go Freeze Dry. I'm gonna go into Apia. We have an Asperberry, so we cannot be frozen. And then we Fake Out to break the Focus Sash that this has. And then I believe on this half we just go with Overheat, even though it is raining. Maybe not. Okay. That's probably fine. I might close combat instead in that case. I did forget about Dry Skin. Okay, where is this? So at the moment I am 216 HP, so yeah, it's raining. I only just about killed with Overheat, so I'm gonna have to use something else now. If I do close combat, am I only baiting the same move still? Yes, that's fine. Okay, that does make a difference. Okay, so yeah, I'll just go with CC instead. Ape is not dying today. Okay, that knocks out Jinx. Itchy and Scratchy Land, true. I love that Simpsons meme. Okay, this should bait out the Seismitoad in the back, which has a Swift Swim speed, so it's pretty fast. This is always Weather Ball or Earth Power. So there is a slight risk here, but it is like 1 in 20,000 again. I'm going to swap in Dragonite here. If Seismitoad happens to get, like, max roll crit twice in a row, then my Dragonite dies. I would have preferred Earth Power on the switch, but as long as this doesn't crit, we're fine. Okay, good, good. This will go Weather Ball again, but it can never kill me now. Yeah, that makes it vile. I see what you mean, actually. It kind of does. Okay, we tank one more Weather Ball. And then we have a Grass-type Natural Gift, which should get the one-shot here. True SP, true, yep. Gotta scare the living daylights out of everyone. Well, at least it's been immortalized on screen for me. Yep, that's down. It should now bring out the Armado, which I think is faster than my Dragonite because it does have Swift Swim. Perfect, okay. So the Seize kill with, I think, Stone Edge, and maybe something else, I go into Steelix. My Steelix is frozen, which means this should be guaranteed to use Sword Stance this turn, as it no longer sees a kill. So it sees an ample opportunity to set up. I go into Scooter. Okay. And then from here, my Scooter should be able to just one-shot this before it gets an attack off. Yeah, liquidation kills. True, yeah, there'll be a lot of warnings, I think. At some point, they're just gonna have to live with it, I suppose. Okay, this should bring out Magnezone next. Magnezone has Sturdy, but we're gonna flip turn here. It didn't fish, no. It's already been in Battle Grim, not a sack, don't worry. Okay, I go into Garchomp, who is immune to Thunder. I think ads are about to start, by the way, but we're done with the fight anyway, there's no more risk involved. We Earthquake. But yeah, just to prove... I did not choke the Ultra Armada. At 91. I definitely don't 89. Okay, and then lastly, we have Tentacruel, but my Garchomp has a Toy Scarf attached, so we can just kill this straight up with Earthquake. And that is this one done. Okay. Right, so I think that's all the fights on 129 done. I'll take a quick break now. I guess the ads are already running, but I will take a break anyway, and then we'll have a look at the next fight. So I was going to do the next fight, but given that I can't actually teach Natural Gift to my Barraskewda, I'll see if I can recook it quickly, and if not, I may have to end, but we'll see how it goes. I guess it's True Wing I could have done, actually, yeah, because it would have been immune to Scald, wouldn't it? I didn't think about that, but that's a good point. I guess I would have done the job. Alright, I'll be right back. Branta, good morning. Yeah, pretty good so far. Hope you're doing well. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, thanks for waiting, chat. Okay, right. I will try and figure out this fight. If I can't, I'll have to end a bit earlier, but we'll see. Hi, Pinky. I also love Pokemon games. What's your favorite Pokemon game? Mine is Radical Red, made by Drainer. Okay, what can I actually use here? Let's go for an underwater playlist. Yeah, it's a bit quiet. I think that's about right. Emerald by Giano? Holy. Yeah, I quite like that one as well. It's Set Beats by Giano. Damn. This guy's made a lot of stuff, huh? DCG for the Game Boy by Giano? Holy, that's a good one. I haven't played DCG game in a while. That's some banger music, though. Hi, Rodrix. We are in erratic weather at the moment. About halfway through it, unfortunately I just realised my plan for the next fight does not actually work because Scooter does not learn Natural Gift. So I have to go try and calc it. But yeah, what were my options here? So like, I think the issue I had is that even with a Choice Scarf, the only Pokemon I have that can outspeed it. Yeah. Most of them can't actually learn an electric move. Electrode can, but it doesn't do enough damage. Even with Thunder, I still don't do enough. It's close, but it's not quite there. Most things need Natural Gift. I can't really spare the moveset on Infernape. Urshifu does get Thunder Punch, but the issue is then that Masquerain switching is inconsistent, because I show past KO to these two, so they definitely don't come in. But then, I don't know if Masquerain will or not, but I don't have enough move slots to not show kill to it with something else. So it would be one of these two, and then given there are two exposure mons in here, having a inconsistent switch order is not ideal. Pokemon Z by Eric Losty? I guess that's a serious answer. I haven't heard of that one. Is that I think that's a one pack. Yeah, okay. I haven't seen this before. Looks like a fan game, I guess. Yeah, from this La Region. Is this a Spanish one, I think? Okay. I see. I can't have heard of it before. Sounds interesting there. You reckon, Swede? Maybe. All out the copyright. Okay, the other thing I was looking at was I could do Ampharos, but the issue I think is that while I never die to a crit, it does change the switch order I do get crit. Because what would come out next? If I took like regular damage, then I would bait out, what would it be? So not Gorgeist, probably Definitely not Drifblim. Right, but I think with a crit, I can actually end up in Drifblim range. It's unlikely, though. In which case, maybe it would just be Masquerade, so maybe that is fine, actually. Legends Chaos, okay, I see. So almost a bit like ZA in a way. I guess probably very much its own style thing. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I haven't played all that many fan games, so a lot of it's a bit unfamiliar to me. Okay. Okay, maybe I can use this. Well, I mean, what's the actual risk here? So my plan at the moment is to bait out... well, actually, it's going to be to bait out Gorgeist second, which I guess will not be the case, but Can I work with that? Right, if Hydro Pump were to miss entirely, then what? So 100% HP, I would bait out... Would it be Gorgeist? It probably would be, right? Because I have damage everything else. Yeah, so Gorgeist for coming first because it's faster. And if that happens, it could explode. Right, I think that was the issue. It's if it misses, it causes me some hassle. Thank you, Nez. Now I can actually see the calc. Alternatively, well, no, I can't do that. It's not going to work. I guess Warrior might have actually been quite good here. Oh well. Magnet Zone just dies, so not bad. Unless I just try the Yoshifu thing and I try to build around it, but... a bit annoying. Yeah, my Aerodactyl just slightly underspeeds it, sadly, as a Mega. I think even... I still wouldn't actually be able to kill it anyway, so it's pretty irrelevant. Altaria... I don't think Altaria gets any electric moves, so I couldn't do that. Garchomp would just pay Ice Beam. I think I did look at Sceptile. But it doesn't quite get the kill. Oh no, I couldn't do that either. Yeah, maybe Yoshifu is the best answer, and I just have to play around the inconsistent bait order. Is Biotic Red Nuzlocke? What difficulty want me to... Is that on normal mode on Medical Red? Yeah, I mean, EK is probably okay. I have to admit, I don't really know how Rad Red compares, per se. I haven't tried it as a Nuzlocke myself. Okay, yeah, why not? Try EK, see if you like it or not. I don't think there's any harm in just jumping in and seeing if it works for you or not. Yeah, you should be fine, I think. Disclaimer, I also not play DK, so I could not say for sure. Actually, could I do Donphan? Yeah, still a bit inconsistent. Nah, I got. There's no move I can remove. The Fable would just die to a crit. Dragonite dies to Ice Beam. The Drapion dies to a crit. Lycan Rocker doesn't do enough damage, even with a Choice Band, so I can't do that. Maybe, maybe. This Mantine is a real pain in the neck to deal with. I don't know, I can't really see anything else I can use. Like, I could maybe get away with Natural Gift Gyarados. Possibly. But once again, I don't really know what will come out. But I didn't do it, to be honest. Petraberry with Natiki. I mean, it would kill it. There is a slight risk of Hurricane Confusion, but it's fairly minor. But if I did that, I don't know who would come out next. If I got hit, it's probably going to be Gorgeist, and then that again could explode. What a pain. Maybe I do just have to do a Severe Shifu. Okay, let me have a look at this again. So if I were to bring out Urshifu, Wicked Blow does actually kill those two already. So if I could somehow get in a position where I can chain those two, that would be fine. Oh, well, Drifloon does have that, so... Yeah, if I did that, I could at least outspeed it and kill it with Thunder Punch, but... It's just, yeah, does Masquerain come out next, or does Blastoise come out? That's the main challenge. Hi, Tiger. Asking the real questions, I see. I didn't check Natural Gift, it doesn't work. I mean, better to steer in a way like this rather than actually in the fight, but still. Actually, could I do that instead, maybe? So I do have a spare slot at the moment with my plan, so I guess what I could maybe do is paralyze it with Mega Amphi. But then what do I bait after that? Okay, so it would always be Ice Beam? Is there a way I could work with that, maybe? Maybe. Yeah, that probably would be the answer here. But if I take Hydro Pump, it does a maximum of 48.3, so it should always be Ice Beam on the following turn. And I'm not using Omega Evolution already, so that's fine. Hi, Charlie. Well, it's going well, but I'm not yet. I'm still haven't won yet, so I'm not going to count my blessings until I've actually got there. But yeah, it's going well. I won't deny that. Hope I get to remove my chicken tag at some point. Hope you're doing well, Charlie. Okay, so if I did that, how does Aurorus work here? Would that do what I want? Yeah, I think that might do the trick, actually. Because if I Thunder Wave, then I can go into Aurorus. I should be able to bait Power Whip, and then I just continue with my normal plan. And I guess I don't actually need Bioscudo at all. Maybe that works. I can double slot this. Should always be SP now. Go into Aurorus, who takes how much? Do I have a spec? Yeah, I can use a choice specs as well, so that's fine. Yeah, if it's paralyzed, I do outspeed. I take a minimum of 8.7. And then Aurorus, specs, freeze dry, cares. Yeah, okay. And then Gorgeist, as long as I am 75.3, I should always be power up. Okay, so I need to do 266 plus whatever Ice Beam is, 31. 297. Always bait, Gorgeist, Power Whip after Mantine Ice Beam. Okay, hopefully that does it. Anyone in chat? You reckon, Sam? I suppose maybe I could, yeah. I don't know, my the idea for me was always just when I actually win such a game, but I suppose I am pretty deep. Well, we'll see. If I fail to get to the end of Run and Bun, I'll consider it, maybe. But I'll leave it on for now. Could be better, could be worse. Well, I guess could be worse is always good, in a way. Ooh, I guess it is less than 50 days now, isn't it? Yeah, it's 17th of September, isn't it? So, yeah, I guess we're looking at like 24, 25 days then. Excellent. I cannot wait. Oh, Fire Emblem. Been a while. Alright. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, I think that should sort my plan out then. Okay, and it's always Power Whip. Right, so Roserade always baits air slash as it is, I think. Yeah, because I have to take 2 Scalds, which could be as much as 42.6, I think. Actually, no, just 1 Scald. So I'll never be in range of those. Yeah, I can just go Wolf's on Roserade, that's fine. Then Aerodactyl, I need to teach Rock Tomb. Which I guess I'll do over Double Edge, because I'm probably not going to use that. Rock Tomb over Double Edge. And then I'm showing fast KO to Drifloon with... Ooh, I'm actually not with Stone Edge. Okay, so I need to use a hard stone or something then. Okay, I think that should do it. Hi Anne, welcome in. Yeah, nice. Happy to provide the stream and thank you for the good luck as well, I appreciate it. Hope you're doing good. Ooh, really, Charlie? Yeah, Vanilla might be better just to get people more involved with the concept, I suppose. I don't know. I haven't actually played Iron Man Fire Emblem ever, really. But I'd imagine it'd work on any of them. You could probably just go for a GBA game. 07? Does that mean you wipe Swede, or 07 to the building? I could interpret that either way, I feel like. Video 2, oh no. 07. Oh, he's washed. Okay. 07 GO, W Swede. Alright, great stuff, great stuff. Off to Sabrina then. This is the endgame. The Sabrina fight is so much fun. It's just like, the power levels are insane. It's very fun when you can pull it off somehow. Okay, right, let me get my party together and we should be good to go, because I believe I have successfully recooked the fight. Wiggly 1v1 Sam, wow, okay, that's impressive. W Wiggly. I need a game where Wigglytuff is like the best thing ever, because it's such a cute design. Obviously vanilla Wigglytuff is not very good. We could have had huge power Wigglytuff in Royal Sapphire, but Gongi said no. So tragic. Where's it, Shifu? There. That's true, Christy. I think it does have some use in PK. I guess because of Copycat, maybe? Kind of similar to Dark Alley, maybe? Something like that. Oh, this is Aerodactyl's first fight, actually. Okay, let's level up. Oh, it's so nice not having going back to the menu every time like yesterday. Okay, so I need to teach Rock Tomb. Do I have Rock Tomb TM right now? I've got one. Okay, I'm gonna restock on that. 2 on Gardenia. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, it's the same sort of thing, right? You like kind of just spam Hyper Voice with Copycat or something like that, I think. It's something. My knowledge of like what's good and what isn't in PK is like all out of focus because I just there's so much change. It's hard to tell. Like everybody knows about Chestnut, but there's all sorts of other things as well to consider. It's all a bit strange. Let me go with that. I think I'm probably never going to use Stone Edge. Too inaccurate. Okay, is that fine? Urshifu doesn't need Thunder Punch, so I can probably... Well, it still has Thunder Punch, but... Yeah, I don't show Fast KO with Thunder Punch to anything, I don't think, so that should be okay. Yeah, with Black Glasses, I'm always showing Fast KO, so that's fine. Blastoise, I presume, is not killed by Thunder Punch, so that's okay. Alright, I could just leave that as it is then. Okay. Oh, yeah, submission, that's true, it does get that. PK Luminion, I can't actually think what that does. I feel like I haven't seen that one quite as much in other streams and such. Lumion is really, really good in Ancestral X as well, but it's basically a different Pokemon in that. So, I guess it depends how much you want to count it, but it is very, very good in that hack. Swift Swim, oh yeah, that's right. It's like Chlorophyll or Swift Swim, isn't it? Which is quite an interesting way to go about it, but yeah. And has U-Turn, okay, that's pretty damn good, yeah. I guess U-Turn is super, super rare in PK, isn't it? That's good. It's good to see it get some use. Lumion is a really cool design and stuff. It just, yeah, unfortunately kind of falls short of a lot of stuff generally. Okay, Wolfsberry. Check. I don't need to pre-damage those either way. No, okay. That should be, after one Scald, I should already be, yeah. Okay, Hardstone into that, and then I want a Cherry Berry for you. Okay, and a slight bit of pre-damage, and we should be good to go. Cool, okay. Honestly, better as a dupe still, okay. I guess the dupe value is good as well in its own right. Like, I guess in Run and Bun, there's mons like that too, like Broxitch, for instance. I think has some uses in battle, but it's also really, really good as a dupe. I've got quite a few tables now where, like, I got something where I could get something good, but Broxitch is still, like, looming there, waiting to strike. I feel like I should really just clear out the optionals. It'd be faster, but... Okay. Alright, there's the route. Okay, so, was it you? Or was it the next one? I can't actually remember. It might be the next one. Yeah, okay. Right, I think there are some optionals in these waters still, so I do need to watch out for that. Okay, where's the rain? There it is. It is pretty wide and empty, yeah. I guess we've had the open ocean for you, but... Yeah, I don't think I need any presetters here. Okay. Okay, this is Swimmer Rodney. This is another rain fight, but no electric terrain this time. Rodney leads off with a Mantine. This has Swift Swim and Hydro Pump, which does a ton of damage, despite Mantine's fairly mediocre special attack. My Ampharos is currently baiting it, so I can Mega Evolve to tank it, and then Thunder Wave. It could happen any, but hopefully not. Okay, it does hit, that's fine. In fact, it's probably a good thing it did hit, actually. Okay, no crits. Thunder Wave goes off. Mantine is now significantly slower. Yeah, it did hit. What do you mean, clueless? What, does that not... Do gems get consumed if they miss in Runabun or something? Okay, there should now be Ice Beam. So I go into Aurorus. You're messing with me, okay. Pokemon Art. Okay, and then with a Choice Specs, we are able to one-shot this with a quadruple freeze dry. Yeah. Well, if it didn't hit, I would have just Thunder Waved again, probably. That would have been it. Actually, no, without... Nah, probably been 50-50, wouldn't it? Oh, Invulnerable Electric types have guaranteed Thunder Wave. Oh, yeah, can I make it? What would have happened if the Water Gem didn't get used there? Was that a throw? Could have been. Okay, yeah, if Hydro Pump had missed that, I could have actually been quite awkward. I guess I'm fine, but yeah, it's not ideal. Okay, this should bait out... Ooh, actually, does this bait out Goldgeist? Yeah, it does, because it shows fast KO. Okay, this is a small Goldgeist, so it's actually pretty fast, but it should always be Power Whip this turn. We go into Urshifu, who can always tank it. But it misses anyway. So with this, I just kill, and then... yeah, that's fine. So I have speed. Shadow Sneak is fine, and Wicked Blow gets the kill. What if Power Whip hit? Good question. Lots of circumstances. Really hate inaccurate moves. Okay, well, I got lucky there. If Hydro Pump had missed, that could have actually gone really badly, but we're fine. Okay, and now we show fast KO to both Riftflame and Masquerain, actually, so there should be Blastoise now. I think. Sash. Quick. That's not good. Yeah, you can panic if you want. Actually, yeah, this could be really bad. What do I do here? So, the only thing I need to do a Shifu for in this fight is this Drift Beam after this. The problem is if I switch into Drapion now, I do have a Cherry Berry. But then it's probably just going to try and paralyze me again. This could also just explode on the spot. So it's only 1%. What's my MP health at now? 149. Switch eye arrow, which I forgot to account for Focus Slash, meaning I wouldn't show fast KO to it. So now my Urshifu is out against a Drift Beam, which could potentially explode. It's probably going to Thunder Wave, but there's like a small chance it could still explode this turn. Like 1% or so. The thing is, if I attack here, then I will activate the Sash, but then I'll be paralyzed, and the next turn is guaranteed to explode. And I don't have anything that can withstand it, I don't think. Except for, I don't know, can Aurorus withstand it? It could if it doesn't crit, but that's not ideal. True enough, yeah. Thank you, invoice. Okay, so, right, what are possibilities here? Most likely this is going to use Thunder Wave. It could also use Weather Ball. Or it could explode. I think it probably makes the most sense to go into Ampharos here. But yeah, it's just... Yeah, I suppose so. It's just, yeah, it's only a 1% chance, but if this does happen to explode on my Urshifu and kill it, I'm going to be very sad. I'd rather something else died. Probably Amphi or Aurorus would be the easier sacks here. Yeah, Explosion could just kill me outright. Probably would, to be fair. But yeah, I think Amphi is probably the most sense, because if I get the Thunder Wave correct, then it's fine. If it uses Weather Ball, I know it's going to attack again the following turn, probably. Which helps. Happy up. Yep. Sorry for cow. I'm pretty sure that's probably the right thing to do here. I think what I'll probably have to do is throw out Aurorus and hope I can dodge crit. So just go Thunder Wave? Okay, good. So I never died to Weather Ball here. Or Shadow Ball, I don't think. And just double check that one. Okay, I could die to Shadow Ball, actually. No, I couldn't. Okay. Horus is slower, isn't it? So... yeah, I can't take that out beforehand. Right, so if this were to go Explosion this turn, I would die. But I think I have to attack. Yeah, I think what my escape is, I want to attack this turn and activate the Focus Sash. Then I swap to Aurorus and hope it survives the explosion, which it should do unless it crits. But I need it to not explode this turn. Okay. Or if this paralyzes, that would also help. Right, is this gonna blow? I actually kind of wish I had done more damage. Is this actually guaranteed Shadow Ball now? Oh, it is, okay. That's probably okay then. Am I definitely looking at this correctly now? Yeah. Okay, as long as that's accurate, we should be okay. My Drapion is faster, right? Or do I go into Urshifu here? If this is correct, then yeah, we should be fine, but... yeah, it's a little bit Monka-Swede. I think it should be okay. It does show fast KO here, so... yeah, this should always be Shadow Ball. Drapion's probably... I'm sure from here I can probably navigate it fine, so... and I am faster with that, yeah. So I'm pretty sure this is correct. Version can't be used over fast KO, and I'm quite positive on that, so... yeah, we're fine. Looks like a nice drink radio. Urbane, that's been a while. Nah, this is an Aftermath one. So we're not going to use a contact move here. If it wasn't Burden, then I would have probably gone to Urshifu and Sucker Punch, but yeah. Plus 10, okay, right, and then fast kill is plus 12 minimum, so that should be okay. Okay, I'm diffused. What is this now? What voice? Masquerade. Right, now we may have a different issue here, because... does this see Stun Spore as a possibility? I actually should have gone into Urshifu, whoops. Actually, no, maybe not. What am I at now? 202. Yeah, this could Stun Spore me. Can it ever kill me, though? No, I can't. So I probably should just attack. I still have my Cherry Berry, actually, so that helps. I have been intimidated, but that shouldn't make a massive difference. Yeah. I think I got Cherry because I was intending to swap this into, Drifblim before, yes. So I should just do a care of this anyways. Okay, nice double purpose. Okay, I think we should be out the woods now. Yeah, please. Wish I got me again. I swear like my brain just turns itself off sometimes when I'm planning stuff. Okay, now it's Blastoise. This should be... Could this be... Is it Iron Defense? Yeah, it's fine, no biggie. Yeah, okay. Scald or Iron Defense, either is fine. I don't mind which one comes in. Ooh, Cannon. Okay, we just fast KO this with Leaf Storm, so that's fine. Once I get the opportunity to do so. Once I get the opportunity to do so. Maybe Morgan. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that just knocks out Blastoise straight up. W stall indeed. There'll be much more light in a second, don't you worry. And then the last mon on this fight is a Pyukumuku. Actually, can I just take this out, Roserade? I was going to Toxic this, although I guess, yeah, the soak could be an issue, but... it might be easier for me to just attack. That's a point, Morgan, yes. That is a very good point. Okay. There'd be no crit. I had accounted for that in my plan, but I forgot about it in a moment. Ah, steer. That probably would have killed my Roserade, yeah. Whoops. Fair enough. That's deserved. Okay, right. Let's go back to the safe route. Just use double team again. Okay, that's fine. I don't need to even risk innards out here. I have a completely riskless way to do this. Sorry, Coffee, sorry. Oh, I forgot about innards out. I thought I was like a home free, pretty much. Okay, now I can just wait until this dies. It does have Soak, so if it uses it, I will have to swap through Roserade. But in the meantime, we should be fine. Mormon? I don't think I understand, sorry. Man, Drayfield's been pretty good at hit moves, given it's got like +5 evasion at this point. Ugh, okay. I'm surprised this hasn't busted out the Soak yet. Sweet Summer Uncle, oh no. You know, I should have really just used knockoff. Okay, that's the stuff. Okay. And then we just swap to Roserade, and I think that should do it. Okay, sorry for the slight heart attack, chat. But we're alright. Eef. Okay, well, only one more fight today, so count yourselves lucky, I guess. Thank you, Matt. I'm not sure I deserve such faith, but I do appreciate it. Okay, I will say the next fight is a bit annoying. I couldn't actually find a totally riskless line, so I do have to do like a 2% risk on turn 1, because Kingdra is a nightmare to deal with. This is a calculated risk, but it is a risk nonetheless. Finally! If I had my low tick, I bet I'd be fine, but alas. I can hear it. Yeah, hopefully we're not one lost here. We'll see, but yeah. So basically, there is a risk turn 1 of my Primarina being confused. If that happens, then... I don't know what I'll do, actually. I'm not really sure. I don't really have a backup plan, so I'm kind of just hoping it doesn't happen. But honestly, I just couldn't find anything. I looked through a few different lines for Kingdra, but between the slot compression that you have to do combined with various different things that could happen, miss, crit, etc., I just cannot find a way to do it. I just opted for a lower risk solution rather than riskless, because I honestly could not find one. Chew coffee, yeah. I think that could be a 70 VMO, actually. You probably have to shrink it quite a bit, but it is a great gem. Okay. Kind of few, yeah, basically. I did try, but nah, no dice. Could you copy it? That'd be awesome. Kind of a bit of a truck and bag moment, you know? Okay, I do need to get double scarf again, I think. Right, what am I sitting on at the moment? One scarf and one choice specs, okay. Penguin? Damn, I thought people wanted turtle. Hi, Ruben. Do you also want the penguin one? Okay, hello, Troy Scar. Just in the shadows? Yeah, that's fair. W lurkers, I always appreciate it. I guess penguin runners do get to show off a bit. I can't deny that. Thank you, fish. I hope not. Thank you, Gongi. I hope not. Wait. Thank you, fish. I hope so. Thank you, Gongi. I hope not. There we go. That's what I meant to say. Oh dear. Okay. Okay. Which Pokemon should I apply that status effect? To Magnezone, please. Okay, I need to level up to 91. I think that's it. Did I need to change any moves here? I don't think so. I need to move one of these scarfs. I should have really just given it to the one that was going to use it in the first place. That wasn't particularly optimal gameplay. Alright, where's my pixie plate? This is not an item I've used very often. You could probably order some coffee, right? Okay, I don't need an item on Infernape. I'll just throw an one on it, I guess. Yo, Pedro. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, I think that should be it then. Okay, there's no focus sashes on this team, so hopefully I don't make the same mistake again. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. At least as happy as I'm going to get in a realistic time frame. Okay, this will probably be the last fight for today, because I don't have anything planned after this point. I'm hoping Melly and Ian won't take, like, a really long time to plan, but I've really got no idea. I'm not sure, yeah, to be honest. It might be because I'm modest, yeah, like, I had Dragon Claw on it before, which I heard was apparently a good move on Ments, but I have not used Dragon Claw, like, a single time with mine. So, I just replaced it for Rock Tomb, I think, because I needed it for something else in Seafloor Cavern. But then, it's been pretty good as a flex slot, so yeah. It's a little unusual, but it does seem to work. Oh, I got Adge coming, hold on. Actually, I'm going to run ads now, and then I'll do the fight once they end. Since I'm just traveling at the moment. That's my picture. W stall, maybe? Coffee? I don't know. First thing that came to my head. Anyone else got a suggestion? Ad supply. Barkman. Yeah, probably just like W stall all caps or something like that. Suggestion in DMs? Okay, where are you? Okay, so that's the guy we just fought. Where is Swimmer Katie? Kill me. Okay, I need the bathroom a second, I'll be right back. Oh, the one that's actually scary. Oh no. Ocarina Fairy. Okay, let's have a look. What have I got myself into? Santiago. Okay. Okay, well, good lead at least. That's amazing coffee, thank you. I guess it's unlisted right now, but once it works, that will be good. Anna, welcome in. You're all done on your run as of late and you need a bit of uplifting. Thankfully there is I, Tornadus, the Sultan of the Skies, to bring back the winds of excitement back to your run. I eagerly await our encounter. Together we will ride the winds of glory and conquer Hoenn together. Is there any truth in that, Narf? Or is Tornadus just totally useless? Yeah, this is an optional Swede. I ran into it by accident.
Dear Driano, I know
What else we
you
gotta deal
might
with
be
here?
a little down on your run as of late, and you need a little bit of uplifting. Thankfully, there is I, Tornadus, the Sultan of the Skies, to
good thing I
bring back
checked.
the winds of excitement back to your run. I eagerly await our encounter. Together, we will ride the winds of glory and conquer Hoenn together.
Thank you for the pit, Sam. Useless, but the whistle ram is okay. Alright, that makes sense, yeah. Okay, so this is a Zoroark. What the hell does this have? Can this do anything to me right now? Random AI too, isn't it? Okay, so it has Grudge. That's not too bad. Hyper Voice or Phantom Force. I said Super New Game Plus. I suppose that would make sense, actually, yeah. Okay, so this is a normal ghost type. Oh, Strankus. Yep, there's the rock. Monka Giga. 19. Really sad it was that late? Okay, interesting. But it was good to see that it is still trampable. This is actually the first Hisuian Zoroark we've seen, if I'm not mistaken. Havoc. It is. It's very erotic, I guess. If people like to see steers, anyway. Shadow Ball. Could be a shout. You kiss Zoroark in rainy terrain. Oh, it is getting more unhinged by a minute. Oh, goodbye. Sort of. It's, I ran into an optional, so we should be fine, but I wasn't supposed to do this fight. What do I do here? Emotes? Okay. Right, what is this going to bring in? Yeah, Tom doesn't count these for the fact sheet, unfortunately. So, well, fortunately, to be fair. Yeah, they don't count for the fact sheet. Otherwise, I could kind of just pad stats, you know? Oh, I didn't know Topic got flipped in this. Okay, Hydro Pump, Psychic. Oh god, it has Ice Beam. Ew, what a... Ew. That's concerning. What's my Rosary's item right now? I mean, I doubt this kills me with Ice Beam. Although, is this analytic? I don't know, actually. No, it's not Natty Cure. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure we'll probably find out. I don't think that would ever kill me. Obviously, there's the pre... Oh, it does also have Psychic. Do I just go into Prim? Maybe. We did Sim, yeah. Or rather, the optional ran into me. Please don't freeze. Probably not any, I'm gonna guess. Okay. Right, I could... Well, my Dragonite probably doesn't... My Salamence probably does not kill in one hit, so I probably should just keep with Primarina here. I should have probably started with Draining Kiss.
Dear Driano, this is Thunderous, Tornadus' brother. I have come to say that Tornadus is a bitch-ass motherfucker and to follow me and we shall defeat all who oppose us and we shall rule Hoenn with an iron grip. Not even Arceus will be able to stop us. I'll give you 5 days to think it over. P.S. PLS don't whine.
Thank you, Ark. Thunderous, say. I think I'd be a bit more likely to take Thunderous, but we'll see. Okay, this is Dragon Claw, Extreme Speed, Recommend Dual Wing Beat. What do I just attack? I probably don't have speed here, do I? I don't know what the, like, IVs are for this. I guess I'll assume worst case here. I've got quite a few routes still. I think I haven't taken any of the numbered routes from 127 up to 133. So we've got about 6 or so. Bashful Nature, that's fine. Where is the Dex? Dragon Claw. Okay, so the Dragon moves are fine. It's just Extreme Speed and Dual Wing Beat I need to worry about. Oh jeez, okay, that could still hurt quite a lot actually. And it's probably faster. Oh dear, this isn't good actually. Yeah, C-Dex might honestly be the option here. And I think you might be right. I can't really risk the drag. Like, if it gets an attack off of Prim, I'll probably just die, so... I think I have to go Steelix. It would help if my Magnuson wasn't asleep. Yeah, okay. I think that was the right choice. Latias Ananam? That would be pretty cool. Alright, there's a Draco Meteor, so at least it does reduce its special attack now. Yeah, if you aren't aware, these optionals are random AI, so I can't even, like, predict them properly. Oh, god, that did nothing. Oh, shit, okay. I mean, I would be one way, any. I might just have to hope my Magazine can wake up. It is, yeah. That's if I could predict what move it would use, it's fine. But because it's random AI, I have to be very careful here. Quite annoying. I should have gone Thunder. Whoops. Okay, come on, Magazine, wake up. Yeah, I should have probably used something else for Roserade, but I mean, for Starmie. The Pokemon on the website. -1 citrus? Gotcha, yeah. It's, I don't really use it myself, but yeah. Bit of a painful platform. Okay. Right, I'm gonna have to go back to the Pokemon Center. Well, on the bright side, at least we can't run into him again. That was a bit more stress than I would have liked, though. True, not until next one. I don't understand, like, why are there optionals in the middle of this route that has design trainers? Ugh. Oh well, what can you do? Yeah, honestly, Tim, that probably is it. Literally just because. I don't know if it's intentional punishment or it's just because, like, Deck didn't want to use literally every trainer, but didn't want to delete them, so it's kind of just the middle point it ended up at or something. Oh, I don't know, maybe it's a little bit of Kaiserness. Yeah, I would agree, Fish, I think. So yeah, I don't know if it's an intentional decision or not. It's an interesting one, certainly. Okay, I think that's right. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. Okay, so Route 130. That's the guy who already fought, and the optional was around here somewhere. Right, where is the actual trainer? Okay, it's gotta be here, I think. Okay, one last check then. So, Pixie Plate, Citrus, I'm Asleep, Choice Scarf, Soft Sand, Choice Scarf, and Oranberry. Okay, let's do the actual fight we intended to. In the deep blue sea, my shattered blue heart finds comfort among waves. Very profound. Thanks, Hydrate Salad. Okay, this is swimmer Katie, who has a rain battle and leads with a Swift Swim Kingdra. This Kingdra is a pain in the ass. It has Hydro Pump, it has Hurricane, Ice Beam, and Dragon Pulse with a Dragon Gem. So I had to look through a few different things in this. I have a couple answers that work for Kingdra, but nothing that's like a guaranteed single route, basically. At the moment, this Kingdra has a 93% chance to Hydro Pump and a 7% chance to use Hurricane. Then of that 7%, there is a 30%, I think, for it to confuse, and then an additional... I don't know what the confusion rate is in this game, it's either 53 or 50, but that on top. So I think altogether, there's about a 1% chance I don't get an attack off here. If that does happen, I don't actually know what I'm going to do, but I'm hoping it just goes Hydro Pump. And if it does, then we just kill it back. So just Hydro Pump, please. Okay, good. Thank you, Kingdra. Okay, so we tank that, no issue, and then with a Pixie Plate, we one-shot Moonblast. Okay, so that should bring in the Mo for Rotom. This could be Thunder or Leaf Storm. We're going to go into Magna Zone first here to tank that. Fair bit of damage, but it's fine. At this point, this should now always go Nasty Plot because we don't show a KO to it, to my knowledge. So we're going to Roserade. All three. Okay. Right, and now my Roserade has a Choice Scarf. And is able to just one-shot Rotomus Touch Bomb. Perfect, okay. Now, because of the Choice Scarf, the only thing that's faster than me in this party is the Dreadnought in the back with Swift Swim. So that comes up next. Because it also sees a fast KO with Head Smash. This thing is kind of a nightmare to deal with for some boxes. This only has Head Smash and it has Liquidation. And it also has Swift Swim. So it's really fast. It does a ton of damage, and unless you have like a way to show some sort of resistance or something, it could be quite tricky to get it in the right move. But by keeping our Roserade above about 70% HP, we are always showing Head Smash kill here, so I know for a fact it's going to use that. So we're going to go into Steelix, who can tank that no issue, because we have a quad resistance to rock on top of its ridiculously high defense. Okay, that isn't actually amazing, but that's fine. Because I kind of needed to hit me 3 times. Okay, so I'm going to Heavy Slam first, which I was going to do anyway. I might need to Heavy Slam twice instead. Because I need to bait the kill from the Toxicroak. Okay, is that fine? Okay, is that enough? Let me check. Oh, Toxicroak sees a kill at 174 or higher, yes, that should be okay. And I don't care if it uses Sword Stance, so that's fine. Okay, yeah, we're good. Yeah, and then get the kill real quick. Okay, this should now bait out the Toxicroak in the back. It's next in team slot order, and it sees a fast KO with Cross Chop. Okay. Alright, we do that. We go into Salamence, who is holding a Choice Scarf, and will never die to Cross Chop. Okay, and then with the Choice Scarf, which we actually do need to outspeed this, we outspeed it and we can just one-shot with Hurricane. Sucker Punch is fine. We can survive that always as well. I'm getting a lot of use out of this Hurricane. It's quite fun, actually. Okay, and then after this, we have the Scarf, so we are faster than both of the 2 mons in the back. Even in rain, we are showing a fast KO to Durant, so this should always be Gudra next. Right, so on this turn, I think this could be either Breaking Swipe or Curse. So let me see what's going on here. I actually would like it to Curse, ideally, but it's not going to because it sees I have a fast... Actually, no, do I? No, I won't because I have Choice, don't I? So it's not going to see that. Yeah, this could Curse. It's either Curse or Breaking Swipe this turn. So I'm just going to go straight into Primarina here. Perfect, okay. I actually wanted that because now I can Encore it. Alright, we give it up for Gudra. And then from here we should be able to just kill it with Moonblast twice, I think. Thank you for the clappies. Guja deserves all of it. And yeah, so Guja was originally faster than us, but after Curse it became slower, so we were able to lock it up like that. I think if it did use Break and Swipe, then it would have gone for Aqua Tail the following turn, but I could have also survived that and then probably healed back most of my health with Draining Kiss anyways. Okay, that takes out Gujo, which leaves just the Durant alive. Ooh, you got a Poppy Clapfish, nice. Ah, that's also a Sarima. Interesting. Okay, I don't care what move this uses, I just hard switch ape. We survive any move this uses. And then, yep, my ape is faster. This cannot use First Impression anymore. And then even in rain, we still one-shot with Overheat. By like 200%. It's kind of nuts. Durant's special bulk is horrendous. Okay, and that is Swimmer Katie done. Uninstall Tinder. Probably a good advice. That's the one fish, that's the one. Right, are there any other optionals here? No, it's just the one guy, okay. I think it can be quite a mess to deal with. Yeah, okay. So the rest of them all kind of packed up. Oh, is that an optional? He's just kind of like stuck in a corner. I mean, I guess I'll take it. So that's, yeah. So we have, I think there's 4 more trainers in Erratic Weather. So we got Zapata, who's that guy there, I guess. Then Zaya, who I guess is there. Relly and Ian, who are a bit further on, and then Swimmer Herman. So, yeah, this fight is like the known demon, I think, of Erratic Weather. It's probably the most complicated one to deal with, but yeah, there's still a few more to do. Really, yeah. Ooh, tempting. Yeah, it's meant to be quite tough. It's a true double. There's a Mimikyu in it. There is the Cinderace, which is a bit bugged because of the Libero thing. There's a lot, so I gotta make sure I get that one correct. Okay, that's all I have planned for today. Maybe I'll do another who done chat before we end. But yeah, that's all I got for now, I think, in terms of run and stuff. So yeah, if we can get past the rest of Erratic Weather, we'd get a lot of good stuff. I hope not Wing. I would really hate to get into a steal on that one, but we'll see. Okay, right, let's run up a couple who done chats and then I'll end for the day, I think. Where is it? Okay, so just to recap if you missed these before, this is a game that has appeared for Twitch, where basically it pulls messages from your channel's chat history, and then you have to guess who said stuff. And personally, I find it quite addictive. I've already done the daily and the most wanted, so we'll just go for the cold case. Yeah, indeed, Tim, indeed. Okay, I'll just do a couple rounds of this and then I'll end it off for the day. It is a bit, yeah, I quite enjoy it, I have to admit. Huge hot take Villa John. That sounds like invoice. I think finally an invoice message has shown up. There we go. Hi, Gongi. That looks like K-Flex? Yep. You're probably based on the grammar, I'm gonna go with Spirit. I don't think so, Virk, to my knowledge. Dives? Yeah. Most gen-free looking box of all time? Solaris? Nope. Someone made it even harder in 5-leaf green. Tom? Nope. That is a stadium reference. That is Suze. There you are, Vic. Ready to watch any casual? This is a tough one. Tom? No, Zaf. Okay. I don't know what that's in reference to. I don't know who any of these people are. Okay. I do recognize that name, I think. Level 61 Poison Sting. Yeah, I think. Every time I hear or read Diggersby, my brain jumps back to when Castle's new, and my brain just goes out Diggersby. Dicky? No, okay. I respect that, Dre. I do the same thing in your spot, TBH. Bryn? No, Midnight. Not very good. It is true, though. That phrase was, like, everywhere back then, wasn't it? It was pretty common. Double digits would be nice. I miss when the chat was a wallingly wongus. Duck? Yeah. Very complicated, but Octito needs a lot of help to make it actually useful more these days. No. Okay. You have already your Mount player planned? That sounds like Tiago? Yeah. We're missing a spot for remix, I'm learning about here today. That is Ludo, I believe. I remember that message. Gongi, yeah, it's wild. People treat this way too seriously a lot of the time. Gonna go with Snom. I think Apex speeds them if they're not plus speed. That sounds like a run-and-run person, so I'm gonna go with Matt. That first fight is demon as hell. Work? Yeah. He would give so many milky subs. Oh shit, but invoice is not here. Ooh. Tom. That is someone who... That's Scruff, I think. Oh, you had a boosting item? Okay? Yeah. How are the other guys? I'm not sure. Chups? Seen this one before. Rennie? Damn it, Tice. Okay. I have missed the planning for this fight. What's your current issue spot? Lexington? Rempla is so good. Carter, okay. Wow, this is scary. Riz? Yeah. I use it notably for on winner, but Atari like a double clutch, it's broken. That sounds like a run and bunner. Chrome? Could be might as well. Edit in the Punisher clip. Ooh, I don't know. Dagger? No, that's good. Do you think I'm moving fast? I made it to the co-file list with 4 deaths, so like, that's Queen C, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Team Flag runs in vanilla use 0 IV mons. What's it? Teabag, okay. Damn. But still, double digits. I'll take that. Dalmai's Mystically Extreme. Oh yeah, wasn't that the case? That's why Burke, yes. Yeah, you just head to your Twitch, you just name it and it does that. I think you can also sign into it via Twitch, but I've just been doing it manually so far. Yeah, I finally got a Milky Mention, not bad. You'll show up at some point, Coffee, I'm sure. Okay, I've actually got dinner anyway, so I'm gonna end stream now, I think. But thank you all for watching today, I appreciate it. Good progress, even if we did have a couple steers today. Who do we go into? I haven't actually raided Koga yet. Would Koga want us raid? Probably. Ducky, I think I did semi recently. I'm gonna do Soul. Yeah, go on, let's go into Koga. I haven't actually raided Koga yet, so it'd be a good shout. It's a pizza, Bryn. Nothing interesting, just pizza with some random toppings on it. We got at the supermarket. Bye forever, Tim. Yeah, bye everyone. Tim, Bryn, Burke, Coffee, B-Man, Morgan, Neo, Fish, Tom. I guess you did, Tom, yeah. You do sometimes copy the stuff, right? So I can see why. Oh, Fish, thank you again for the 5 subs as well. I appreciate it again. You really did not have to do that, but thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. Okay, I will go away, plan some more fights, and then hopefully we can... I really want to get Erratic Weather done because we get, like, 2 to 3 really exciting encounters after that, so... Hopefully we'll do that soon. Alright, see you all. Lydia, Wills, Matt, everyone else. Cool, have a good time. Bye-bye.